Yeah, and it's a battle of Bristol, Virginia, between John Battle and Virginia High. The Bearcats kicked off their season with a thrilling 35-28 win in overtime against Patrick Henry. I asked Bearcats head coach Derek Patterson what his team showed him in their opener.
Resiliency in their heart. You know, if I'm being honest, I kind of felt like overtime favored what they did a little bit more than us. And our kids they just kept fighting in the fourth quarter. You know, had plenty of opportunities where I felt like they could have hung their head and gave up. And I think our players and our coaches just did a really good job of just keep fighting and find a way to win.
Not only is there adversity from playing a very good Patrick Henry team, but you had some issues with the weather. Just what did you see from your team in terms of how they handled some different and abnormal situations than we have typically on a Friday night?
I think our seniors did a good job. I heard some of those guys in the locker room while we were kind of trying to iron out some issues on our end. I heard some of the seniors in the locker room just trying to be encouraging to the guys and just telling them to just handle it. You know, I mean, Patrick Henry was going through the same adversity we were, and whichever team handled it the best, you know, would put themselves in a position to win the game.
What have you seen growth out of Dion? He took over last year as a freshman, about midway through the season as a starting quarterback. Now, what kind of growth have you seen from him as he's a sophomore?
Starting to be a little more of a leader, starting to be more vocal. Definitely his confidence is growing, which, I mean, I've said this so many times, and I'll continue to say he's a great kid. He's a great athlete. He has really good work ethic. He's very coachable. And all those things help him, you know, to be successful even this early on in the season. We're obviously very pleased with the success that he's had, that our offense is having, and all that goes through him. But very impressed with his maturity, with his continued work ethic. He's staying humble and just continuing to work.
What are some of the strengths you think of this year's Virginia High football team?
Our team speed is definitely much improved from last year. That was something that we kind of hung our head on the first couple of years since I've been here. And last year, we didn't have it. You know, we had a couple of guys that could go, but I feel like overall, you know, we're a team that can move the ball and create some explosive plays on offense, and then defensively we can fly around and really get to the ball. I feel like we're a little more balanced offensively. I think our stats were something like 38 rushes and 30 passes or something like that. So we very, very close to 50-50. And then also just the balance between having a solid offensive and defensive line along with those skill guys. You know, in the past we've been very, very talented in our skill positions, but not that talented and not that experienced in our line position. And so now we've got a good mix. We're not experienced everywhere, but there's a good mix of experience and new guys, and I think it's going to fit together for us nicely.
How would you describe the John Battle Virginia High series so close together? What is that like? How do you describe it?
It's a lot of fun. You know, a lot of our kids know their kids and vice versa. You know, I don't know Coach Hess really, really well, but I know he was at Holston when he did his student teaching, and we got to play basketball together a couple of times. And from what I hear, everybody's really excited about him taking over the program, and I think he's a very hard worker and very smart, and I think he's going to do a really good job with that program. But, you know, I'm one of those coaches, I love rivalries. I think this is a lot of fun.
Do you look at where you guys stand in terms of the rest of the Class 2 schools around here, the measuring sticks, whether it's the Grahams or the Unions or Ridgeviews, like this is where the level we want to get to?
Of course. You know, Graham and Union are obviously the standard in Region 2D, and you know, you want to build a program that is able to compete at that level. The goal is to build a program that can consistently compete with those teams. Are you always going to beat them? Of course not. But if you can compete with them, you're doing something the right way.
How much fun are you having in Virginia? Do you feel like you kind of like have a program where you want it to be right now? I mean, what is this, your fourth season at Virginia High? I mean, do you feel like you kind of have things where you want it to be?
It's not where I want it to be, but it's still heading the right direction. Even with last year, you know, I felt like we were still doing things the right way. I feel like, you know, one of the big things that we have to change here, and I feel like we've got some other sports programs who have come along with us and are trying to change that, is, you know, the effort that we put in the weight room in the off season. You know, it's a lot harder for a coach to hold his players accountable in the off season. So if they're playing other sports, you need those coaches to help, you know, hold those kids accountable and get them in the weight room. So once you see that consistency, to me, the weight room is no difference than your jump shot in basketball or swinging a bat in baseball. If you're in the weight room, you're going to get better, you're going to get stronger, you're going to get faster. So, you know, if kids are doing those things out of season, why aren't we lifting weights? And I feel like we've taken steps in the right direction to fix those things, but I think that's the biggest thing that we can do for our program. I feel like for us to get the program where it needs to be, we have to have guys in that locker room, and we have quite a few, but not enough. We have to have guys in that locker room who understand, hey, this is my responsibility to this team and to this program and to build for the future, that this is what we do. We stay in the weight room year round, and we work hard, and we continue to improve, whether I'm playing another sport or not. If I'm going to be the best I can be, if our team's going to be the best we can be, it's got to be a consistent thing year round, and we're taking steps in the right way.
Coming up next, we'll have a conversation with first-year John Battle head coach Jake Hess as his Trojans look to knock off the Bearcats.
People often wonder where our Frenchy fries get their prized seasoning. Well, it all began in our local secret salt mines.
Eureka! We struck the motherlode!
Discover the great taste of Pal's Frenchy fries. Pal's, great food in a flash.
At Citizens Bank, we believe in the communities we serve. With locations throughout the Tri-Cities and Knoxville, Citizens Bank is the trusted partner to work alongside your business and family in accomplishing financial goals. As a family-owned bank founded and headquartered in Northeast Tennessee, a big part of our success is your success. So stop by a branch or visit citizensbank24.com today and get to know the citizens in your community.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
With the first pick in the Jersey Mike's Catering Box Draft, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's going to go. So,
The Jersey Mike's Catering Box, a sub above.
Looking for a truck? Chaparral's got you covered. Trucks, trucks, and more trucks. Chaparral is your East Tennessee truck authority, right in the heart of the Motor Mile. Family owned and operated for over 3 decades, and that's really no bull.
John Battle has a new head coach this year in Jake Hess. He was the defensive coordinator with the Trojans before being elevated to head coach back in May. The Trojans lost their opener to Abingdon 42-6. Even though it didn't go the way the team wanted, Coach Hess said there were some bright spots to build on moving forward.
I saw a lot of positives, even though the scoreboard didn't really show it. Our guys, you know, we got yards when we could. I think that a lot of people don't really understand how good that Abingdon team is right now. I definitely did not understand it until Friday. But you got to give Coach Ambergy credit and Coach Nunley for getting them prepared. And physically, they outmatched us a little bit, which is what disappointed me the most.
The old coaching cliches, teams make their biggest jump between game 1 and game 2. Do you find that to be the case in your years, in coaching?
Since I've been here, our struggle has always been 1 through 3. Is making sure that kids are still in tune, they still have the same fire, the passion that they did game 1 when they get to game 3. We've had years where we start 0-3 or we start 1-2 and the kids kind of start questioning stuff. But this year, I think our team they're a little bit more interconnected. They're a little bit more together. But I think for a lot of our kids, it was their first varsity experience for game 1. So I'm really hoping that they take what they learned from that game and apply it to game 2. And we'll definitely know a lot about our team after Friday.
Game 2 against Virginia High, big rivalry game. How would you describe the Virginia High John Battle series?
We haven't won since I've been here, so it's a little one-sided right now, and I'm hoping that we can change that. Obviously, one of our coaches said it best, their yin is our yang. They've always had a little bit more speed than we did, and we always felt like most of the time for the first 2 years, we were a little bit more of a ground and pound kind of team, which is what we're trying to do this year. So hopefully, 2 opposing sides with 2 different philosophies, we'll see how it turns out.
What kind of opportunity does it give your team to be on television in a big rivalry game against the school right down the road?
I think it's amazing. One, you all do a fantastic job with the Friday Night Rivals, but for our kids, I don't want them to see it any differently. I don't want them, especially where they don't have a lot of experience. you know, I don't want the spotlight to be too big for them or think that it's any different than any normal game. But as far as exposure goes and as far as, you know, being televised, I think that's a phenomenal opportunity for them, you know, for people who can't go to the game to be able to watch it. So, yeah, that's amazing.
Virginia High got an overtime win week 1 against Patrick Henry. What did you see on film? What does Virginia High, what kind of weapons do they have? What kind of challenges they present for your team?
They definitely got some speed on the perimeter. That's the thing that worries me the most is the speed that they have to be able to get out wide and make some plays. They're very stout defensively. I mean, they've ran the same defense for a while now, and it's very sound. Coach Patterson does a fantastic job of getting them ready. But as far as weapons go, they've pretty much got a 3-headed monster in that backfield with Burks, Dion, and Keyshawn, and the Slagle kids got some speed too. You know, they've pretty much got weapons all across the field.
What are some keys for you guys on Friday night to be successful?
Blocking and tackling. Week 1, we did not tackle well at all. So, and I know it sounds elementary or like youth football, but going back to step 1, we have to be able to block and we have to be able to tackle.
You were an assistant coach, come to head coach. What were the expectations? Was it different at all being a head coach on game day compared to an assistant coach? What were your kind of expectations versus the reality of what it was?
I think everybody in every job that you do has these great expectations. And I think one of the best quotes I've ever heard is from a famous general who said, you know, everybody has a battle plan during a war, but as soon as the war starts, the battle plans kind of fall out and you have to improvise a little bit. And we do a good job of making sure we do what we're supposed to do within our boundaries, but we do have to improvise a little bit and say, okay, well, we didn't plan for this, so what do we do? And I think that's the hardest part of going from an assistant to a head coach. Last year, I was primarily focused on the defensive side of the football, and it was like, okay, well, I need to make adjustments with the defense and personnel changes, but now I'm doing, you know, personnel changes and adjustments for all 3 phases. And I'm not saying it's too much. It's just, it's a lot more than, you know, what you anticipate before it all starts.
Straight ahead, we'll go inside the numbers on tonight's matchup between the Bearcats and Trojans.
Local News is your community partner. We love to share your events, but also dig deeper into the stories that matter to you.
Fox 39 News at 10.
Quinn Ewers in Texas head to the legendary Big House. It's Big Noon Saturday on Fox.
Okay, ideas. Where are we going?
I got one.
What about a comedy show?
I've seen you. I've swiped on you. No. Okay.
Tacos.
Definitely tacos.
The all-new Camry is 100% hybrid. Lease one now for $299 per month or get 4.99 APR financing. Find your vibe in the all-new, all-hybrid Camry. Toyota, let's go places.
At the Falls Hearing Center, hearing healthcare is our #1 priority. With almost 30 years of combined experience, our customized treatment plans are based on knowledge and integrity.
And that begins with a hearing evaluation in a sound-treated booth that allows us to get accurate results specific to each ear.
We use multiple testing methods, including speech evaluations, to get the best understanding of your hearing.
An accurate hearing evaluation is the foundation for successful hearing healthcare.
Come see us at the Falls Hearing Center.
And hear for yourself.
In the Falls Plaza Professional Building.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your sub right in front of you. Watching that always takes me to my happy place. Wait a minute. Jersey Mike's is my happy place. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Looking for a truck? Chaparral's got you covered. Trucks, trucks, and more trucks. Chaparral is your East Tennessee truck authority, right in the heart of the Motor Mile. Family owned and operated for over 3 decades, and that's really no bull.
Our multi-platform severe weather alert system. Every time, for every condition, on every platform.
Welcome back. It's time to go inside the numbers on tonight's matchup between John Battle and Virginia High. This series has been dominated by Virginia High of late. The Bearcats have won 4 in a row over the Trojans. Virginia High is averaging 42 points per game during their winning streak, while John Battle averaging just 10 points per game. Last year's game was close, though. Virginia High won 13-6. The last time John Battle beat Virginia High, September the 6th, of 2019. The Trojans won that game 12-7, and we broadcasted it on Friday Night Rivals. Could the Trojans end the streak 5 years to the day of their last win, also on Friday Night Rivals? We are about to find out. The Prep Picks crew will make their predictions for the top games of the week as we continue our countdown to kickoff.
Once again, Tri-Cities, we want to thank you for making Johnson City Honda the area's only 16-time Honda President's Award winner. Loving what we do every day, the Johnson City way. Thanks again from the entire team at Johnson City Honda.
At Food City, we make it easy for you to shop your way. Order online and pick it up curbside, or have it delivered straight to your door with Instacart or DoorDash. Nobody does food like Food City. And now get it straight from our doors to yours.
Every stage of life has unique eye care needs. Kids need eye exams to ensure vision isn't affecting development. Adults battle dry eyes and digital eye strain. As we age, conditions like glaucoma and macular degeneration become prevalent. At Highlands Optometry, we're committed to caring for you and your family every step of the journey. Our advanced technology allows us to diagnose, treat, and prevent a wide range of eye conditions. When it comes to eyewear, we've got you covered with hundreds of options from top brands. Plus, we're proud to offer free eye exams for infants under 1. Experience the difference at Highlands Optometry. Visit us online at highlandsoptometry.com.
At Browning, Lammy, and Gifford, we have served clients from Southwest Virginia and Northeast Tennessee for over 5 decades. We're a law firm with local roots and experience in your county courthouses. Since 1972, we've helped people who were hurt in accidents recover damages, win compensation, and get justice. At Browning, Lammy, and Gifford, we want you to focus on getting better and let us deal with the insurance companies. If you've been injured in an accident, choose the firm with experience. Call Browning, Lammy, and Gifford.
With the first pick in the Jersey Mike's catering box draft, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's going to go. So
The Jersey Mike's catering box, a sub above.
Prep Picks. I've got my tag team partners beside me, Casey Getz and Steve Williams of ESPN Tri-Cities, TriCitiesSports.com. One of us had a really good week, one of us had an okay week, and one of us didn't have a very good week. I'll let you look at the standings here and decide who is who. Casey, we're going to start with 2 undefeated teams in Class 4A, Greenville at Cherokee.
Cherokee's one of the reasons why I did not have such a good week last week. But congratulations to Coach Hensley and the Chiefs, 2-0. 2 big wins. Now it really starts for Cherokee. Get into region play. You can make the case they're probably going to be the 3 seed in this region. I don't see them beating Elizabethton. I don't see them beating Greenville. After seeing the Green Devils in person last week, they have lived up to the hype I heard preseason. Greenville big on the road.
We said last week that if Cherokee won that game last week, it would be their biggest win in 5 years. This would be the biggest win in school history. Green Devils almost 400 yards rushing against Dobbins-Bennett last week, 500 yards on the nose total offense. Cherokee's not ready for this one yet. Greenville rolls.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've been high on Cherokee all year, although I did not pick them as well, and I regretted it almost immediately. But Greenville is the class, really a 4A. They're the ones to beat, so I'll make it a clean sweep. All right, another big one, West Ridge at Dobbins-Bennett in Class 6A. I can't believe we're already talking about games that are really going to mean something for the playoffs, but this is going to be a big one.
It is a big one. Sullivan County, all of Sullivan County is talking about this one. 1993 is the last time a Sullivan County team took down the mighty Dobbins-Bennett Indians. It's 33 straight now. The folks at West Ridge believe this is the biggest chance, the best chance for a team from the county to go and beat Dobbins-Bennett in some time. Quarterback Trey Frazier told me in no uncertain terms we can't repeat here on Prep Picks, about what this game means to him on Friday night. I'm still going to stick with the Indians, but man, is this one going to be fun Friday night.
West Ridge has done what they're supposed to do. They've beaten 2 teams that are combined 0-4 impressively. Daniel Boone Volunteer. Now this is going to be their biggest test of the season. DB, they've been battle tested. Farragut a close win, and they did get rolled by Greenville last week. Who they've played so far, I think, helps them out this week. I like Dobbins-Bennett at home.
So you guys know I'm a huge NASCAR fan, right? This has been the season where long streaks have come to an end. You saw Chase Briscoe. You saw Daniel Suarez. You saw lots of guys in long streaks. and I think Westridge will end theirs as well, the Musket Bowl. I mean, I know that both these teams have struggled to start the season, Boone definitely more than Crockett, but this is just one of the great rivalries in the area. Casey, who do you have in this one?
In this one, I'm going to take the home team, David Crockett. And yes, it has been a great series. Last year, you touched on how you were talking about games that matter come playoff time. The winner of this game last year got a playoff spot. The loser did not make it. That's how important this game was to the playoffs.
Yeah, both these teams do come limping into this game, but as Heather said, it's still a Musket Bowl. It doesn't matter.
Right.
It does not matter. I just look at that Crockett offense with A.J. Wynn, the quarterback, LaMarcus Dunn out there on the edge. They just seem to me to have the ability to make a little bit more plays on the offensive side of the football than what Boone has shown so far this year. And so with that, I've got to go with Coach Hayden Shanley and the Pioneers.
And I'll make it a clean sweep for David Crockett. Let's switch our attention now to Southwest Virginia and a couple of teams that started the season opposite directions. This is actually going to be, I don't know, kind of an interesting game because it's a interstate matchup, if you will. Unaka at Twin Springs. Steve, we'll start with you.
Well, the good news for Unaka is the offense returned in its season opener after struggling down the stretch last year due to injuries. Bad news is the defense gave up 71 points. It continues to surrender a lot of points, 229 points over its last 4 games total. Twin Springs won this game 42-0 last year. Twin Springs had to reload. They've done that, turned to the defense in their season opener to get it done. I think this is going to be closer than last year, but I still like Twin Springs. I'll take the Titans.
Yeah, the Titans shutting out Northwood, scored 27 points. Unaka had a bye week, I believe, last week, so they've had 2 weeks to kind of get ready for this one. But because it's in Nicholsville, I'm going to take Coach Warner and Twin Springs to get this win.
I'm impressed with Unaka's offense for sure, but you mentioned that improves defense at Twin Springs, so I'll make it a clean sweep and take the Titans. Friday night rivals. John Battle at Virginia High. Throw the records away, throw everything away. This is kind of like the Musket Bowl. This is a great battle. Casey, you're going to be on the call for that game. Who do you like in this one?
Well, if you're a John Battle fan, the last time they beat Virginia High was September the 6th, 2019. We did that game on Friday Night Rivals, so 5 years to the day. Can they break the streak and get the win? I don't think so. I think it's going to be relatively close, maybe a couple scores, but I like Virginia High.
You know, John Battle coming in having lost 15 seniors from last year. It's really a tough early season schedule. Battle just doesn't have enough yet. It's going to be tough sledding until they can get some experience. I like Virginia High in this one as well.
We'll go with the Bearcats as well. Patrick Henry at Lebanon. 2 teams that maybe weren't so much on our radar before the season started, but especially Lebanon turned a lot of heads in their week 1 win over Honaker. Steve.
If you look at Patrick Henry last week, where was the rushing offense that we expected from the Rebels with that veteran offensive line? Only 170 yards rushing. Lebanon hasn't been 2-0 since 2009. I'll take the Pioneers.
I'm going to take the Rebels of Patrick Henry to bounce back. You know, they did lose to a bigger school in overtime in Virginia High, and Lebanon beat Honaker really decisively. I think if we would pick that game, none of us would have picked Lebanon to beat Honaker, but they did convincingly.
It's very interesting because how much of that win was rivalry, hyped up for Honaker, first game of the year, and how real is Lebanon? We'll find out because Patrick Henry is a really good team. I'm going to go with Casey, and I'm going to pick Patrick Henry in this one. If you want even more picks, we have our Picks podcast. You can find that on our News 5 YouTube channel. Of course, you can tune in for Friday Night Rivals for John Battle at Virginia High. Casey will be on the call. And then afterwards, switch over to News 5 for all your scores and highlights on Friday Night Huddle.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
At ETSU Health, compassionate, expert care is at the heart of our mission. Our patients say,
best doctors ever. They treat you like you're someone, and they explain thoroughly to you.
And the primary care physician was so nice and kind. She took her time and listened to me.
My experience with ETSU Health is always good. Everyone is very friendly and helpful.
I really appreciate what you guys are doing for me. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Receive the patient-centered care you deserve at ETSU Health.
At Living Water Med Spa, our goal is to help you look and feel your best. Remove brown spots, unsightly spider veins, and unwanted hair with non-invasive laser technology. Lose a few inches with Evolve Body Sculpting or try one of our weight loss programs. Reduce fine lines and wrinkles with Morpheus 8 microneedling. Take advantage of our end of summer Botox special, just $9.99 a unit. Schedule your same-day Botox treatment today at livingwatervein.com. Love what's looking back at you. Tri-City Extrusion specializes in the production of precision aluminum extrusions for a variety of applications. We're a growing company and need you to help us to continue to grow.
It's a good place to work. The jobs are easy and it's family oriented. Everybody's friendly and you get to know each other, and it's more like being at home instead of at work.
Scan the QR code to apply or stop by to fill out an application. Walk-ins are welcome. Tri-City Extrusion, now hiring in Bristol.
Friday Night Rivals is a home game for us this week. The birthplace of Country Music Museum in downtown Bristol, Virginia. Just a short drive away, you'll find Gene Malcolm Stadium, the home of the Virginia High Bearcats. It's the home opener for Virginia High tonight against their rival across town, the John Battle Trojans, in the stadium tonight to take on the Virginia High Bearcats. And Coach, let's start with our key players to the game first for John Battle.
Yeah, you see there, number one, Caden Sturgill. He's a junior quarterback. He'll be running the offense tonight for the Trojans. Look for big plays in the running and passing game tonight.
Now for the Bearcats.
Yeah, on Virginia High side of the field, you have number 24, Elijah Burks. He's a senior. He's a hard-nosed running back. Gained over 100 yards last week. He's a big hitter on defense from his linebacker position. Watch these players tonight on Friday Night Rivals.
Those are the key players. How about your keys to the game tonight, Coach?
Yeah, the keys to the game tonight for the Trojans on offense, they've got to move the chains. They've got to keep the ball in their possession. They've got to block up front for their passing and running game. And on defense, they've got to stay ready for the explosive play from the Bearcats because they have to slow them down to have a chance tonight. And for Virginia High, on offense, they got to create a consistent balanced attack by running and passing the football. And on defense, they want to stay aggressive to control the line of scrimmage and shut down the Trojans' offense. Keys to the game tonight on Friday Night Rivals.
We've talked about it. Now it's time to kick it off. Grab your ice cream, sit back, relax, and enjoy the sweet music of some football coming up on Friday Night Rivals.
Okay, ideas. Where are we going?
I got one.
I got one.
What about a comedy show?
I've seen you. I've swiped on you. No. Okay. Tacos.
Definitely tacos.
The all-new Camry is 100% hybrid. Lease one now for $299 per month or get 4.99 APR financing. Find your vibe in the all-new, all-hybrid Camry. Toyota. Let's go places.
At Food City, we make it easy for you to shop your way. Order online and pick it up curbside. Or have it delivered straight to your door with Instacart or DoorDash. Nobody does food like Food City. And now, get it straight from our doors to yours.
Value every day. Food City.
At ETSU Health, compassionate, expert care is at the heart of our mission. Our patients say,
best doctors ever. They treat you like you're someone, and they explain thoroughly to you.
And the primary care physician was so nice and kind. She took her time and listened to me.
My experience with ETSU Health is always good. Everyone is very friendly and helpful.
I really appreciate what you guys are doing for me. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Receive the patient-centered care you deserve at ETSU Health.
Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by ETSU Health.
There's the Virginia High Bearcats running onto the field tonight for their home opener here at Gene Malcolm Stadium. And you are looking at the stadium thanks to our Sky 5 drone powered by Steve Huff Plumbing, Heating, and Air. Time now for tonight's coin toss.
This evening's coin toss is sponsored by the Tennessee Army National Guard.
John Battle, the visitor, so they get to call the coin toss.
You have won a toss, you have the chance
Trojans
to kick,
winning
receive,
the toss, so they'll get to decide what they want to do tonight.
Okay.
Just a few minutes now from kickoff after the national anthem. Again, this is the home opener for Virginia High. Bearcats 1-0 on the season. Coach, they beat Patrick Henry in overtime last night. They had a couple of lightning delays in that one. It was a late night up in Glade Spring.
Yeah, it was. And Virginia High came away with a big victory in overtime, scored 35 points. Quarterback had a great game, so we can look for big things tonight in the passing and running game out of Virginia High.
Meanwhile, John Battle, there's Jake Hessen, his first season as head coach of the Trojans. He lost his first game as head coach last week to his alma mater, Abingdon. Took it to John Battle, winning 42-6. Of course, that is a Mountain 7 game. However, Abingdon is a 3A school. John Battle, everybody else there is 2A. And there's Coach Hess. He was the defensive coordinator before becoming the head coach. And Derek Patterson, in his 4th season as the head coach here at Virginia High. He was the head coach at Holston. Prior to that, had a lot of success at Holston.
Yeah, very good coach, and he's doing a good job here at Virginia High. Look for a great football game tonight.
So again, John Battle, they won the toss. They deferred to the second half. So Graham Wiles will kick things off here for John Battle. It's been 5 years to the day since John Battle beat Virginia High. September 6, 2019. We did that game on Friday Night Rivals. We haven't done it since then. Can lightning strike again for the Trojans? We are about to find out. Wiles kicks it off, and we are underway at Gene Malcolm Stadium. It's a wobbling kick on the ground. Virginia High's got some good running room here. The Bearcats, Eli Osborne out across the 40-yard line to the 42. So the Bearcats going to start with some good field position.
Yeah, right off the bat, they're over the 40-yard line. Look for, we might see an explosive play right here off the bat. Faking it to that big fullback, Burks in the middle, and going deep.
The quarterback for Virginia High, you see him there, number 12, Dion Graham, just a sophomore. He became the starter last year, about midway through the season. In fact, it was right after we did their game against Ridgeview. They made the change the next week. So the freshman last year he got about 5 or 6 starts last year. This is his team now. Coach Patterson saying he's being more of a vocal leader this year, taking ownership on his team. Graham's going to throw it on first down. to the short side of the field. That's going to be a gain of 7 for the Virginia High offense. That was Keyshawn Smith with the catch. And here is the Virginia High offense. Again, we mentioned Dion Graham, Elijah Burks. We touched on him in the pregame show. He's someone who could be that between the tackles runner. Then they got some speed at receiver. 2nd and 3 for the Bearcats. Ball resting at their own 49-yard line. Burke's going to get his first carry. He's going to try and bounce it outside, and he is brought down for a big loss on the play. That was Elijah Childress for John Battle. And let's take a look at that defense, Coach, after a big play by the Trojans.
Yeah, Childress came from the outside that time, from his linebacker position. He's the outside linebacker there. You can see number 14. Also, we can look for big things up front out of him tonight. King at defensive end and Hampton at defensive end.
So 2nd and 3 becomes 3rd and 7 after a loss of 4. Graham's going to throw it looking right. It's complete. And that's going to be short of a first down. The catch by Tristan Denny. It's going to be 4th and 2. Decision time now for Derek Patterson.
Yeah, right on the 50-yard line. Get into the ball game. I think he's going to go for it. And it might try to draw him off sides here. That last pass was a good pass out to flats. Another good safe pass. Started off with a safe pass, a little short pass out to the flats. We might see another pass out here. Man coverage. Corners are off about 5.
4th and 2 for the Bearcats. They're going for it. It's going to be Burks up. No, Graham keeps it, and he's in trouble. John Battle's defense with a stop, and the Trojans have some momentum on their side. A pair of Trojans there on coverage. Harrison Allison and Ryan Van Hoy for John Battle. What a stop for the Trojans.
Yeah, Van Hoy stayed at home that time. Wasn't going for the fake. Had the quarterback. Excellent tackle on the outside for a loss. Now John Battle goes on offense on Virginia High's side of the field.
And the Trojans offense is led by Caden Sturgill, number 1. He's a junior. And his first drive against Virginia High will start at the Bearcat 48-yard line after the Trojans defense comes up with a 4th down stop. Sturgill's going to throw it on 1st down. And that is going to be incomplete at the shoestrings of Elijah Childress. Here's the John Battle offense. Last week only scoring 6 points in their opener against Abingdon. Brayson Hayes and Ryan Van Hoy in running backs. And we saw Childress with a big play on defense, and he could not come up with that low throw there for that 1st down catch. Of course, in Southwest Virginia, as you see often, a lot of players going both ways, offense and defense at this level here.
Exactly. If you play on the defensive side of the ball, there's a good possibility that you can start on the offensive side of the ball.
Trojans, it's a bobbled snap. He gets it away, does Sturgill, and that turned a negative play into a gain of 3. So nice play there by Sturgill to get that off to Caden Dean. Here's the Virginia High defense for you now. Again, a lot of the same players you see there up front. Carter McReynolds, Jaden King, and then Burks there in the middle. On the back end, you have Caden Laws, Keyshawn Smith and company for that Virginia High defense. It's going to be 3rd and 7 for John Battle from the 46-yard line.
Yeah, Smith just came up with a big stop over there. Quarterback fumbled the ball, messed up the timing, but he was able to come off the block. Hold it for very few yards.
Trojans are going to throw it. They got some room deep. Sturgill throws it up, and that's incomplete. He was looking for Ryan Van Hoy, but it looked like almost that the Keyshawn Smith was the intended receiver there.
Yeah, Keyshawn was just waiting for the ball to come down to make a play on it. It was a little overthrown. So now the Trojans have to punt here. Good defense on both teams coming out. I don't know if the offenses are just a little nervous here at the beginning of the game.
Certainly after John Battle's defense forces that 4th down stop, the Bearcats then force a 3 and out. The Trojans will punt from the 46-yard line of Virginia High. Bearcats only rushing 4. Nice kick away. Keyshawn Smith fields it at the 15. Smith has some running room up the far side of the field. Keyshawn Smith turns it up the sidelines, and he goes out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Nice return there by Keyshawn Smith. And we're going to take a timeout here on Friday Night Rivals.
The versatile Toyota RAV4 is ready for anything on or off the road.
This RAV4 is a hybrid EV, so you can take your adventures even further.
Check out all this cargo space.
That's what you call room with a view.
Now you can get a new 24 RAV4 and get low 4.99 APR financing.
Or lease a RAV4 from $339 a month with 2 years no-cost maintenance.
Book your room now. Toyota. Let's go places.
At ETSU Health, compassionate, expert care is at the heart of our mission. Our patients say,
Best doctors ever. They treat you like you're someone, and they explain thoroughly to you.
And the primary care physician was so nice and kind. She took her time and listened to me.
My experience with ETSU Health is always good. Everyone is very friendly and helpful.
I really appreciate what you guys are doing for me. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Receive the patient-centered care you deserve at ETSU Health.
You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by ETSU Health.
Welcome back to Gene Malcolm Stadium. Both teams unsuccessful on their first trip. Virginia High with the ball for the second time, and for the second time, Coach, they're starting at their 40-yard line or better.
Yeah, great field position here to start off. You can see they're going wide to the wide side of the field with trips. Looks like definitely a passing formation. They're going to try to fake the defense out here. See, they got 6 guys in the box.
We've played 3 minutes here so far. Both teams have already had the ball once. Burks on first down, and he's going to fall forward for a gain of 4.
Yeah, just a run-off right tackle there. You can see the linebacker stepped up there to fill the hole to make the tackle there for John Battle. I believe that was Van Hoy.
2nd and 6 for Virginia High. The first Friday of September here in 2024. Week number 2 of the season in Southwest Virginia. Graham gonna throw it on second down. He's got plenty of time. Man deep, but just overshoots Keyshawn Smith.
Yeah, looked like a little flag route there going down the field. He was able to get behind the defender. Couldn't make the connection with the quarterback that time. Graham overthrew him. Good protection that time. No pressure on the quarterback at all. Able to step up and throw the ball. Here we got 3rd and long this time. Another passing situation.
3rd and 6. To Keyshawn Smith just getting back onto the Virginia High side of the line of scrimmage here.
We'll see our first screen.
Play action here, 3rd and 6. Nice throw by Graham. That one is dropped, though, by Logan Slagle. That hit him right near the 8.
Yeah, Slagle was running for that first down marker and was going to get more yards going to the outside that time. It's just a little out pattern. Hit him in stride. You'll see right here. Great pass by Graham. Bingo. Look at that green grass out there. Yeah, it was going to be a foot race there. Ratliff was going to have to catch him from his safety spot.
Owen Dean into punt for Virginia High. We got a timeout now by Coach Hess, and we'll take a timeout as the Trojans take their first of the game.
Looking for a truck? Chaparral's got you covered. Trucks, and more trucks. Chaparral is your East Tennessee truck authority, right in the heart of the Motor Mile. Family owned and operated for over 3 decades, and that's really no bull.
At Citizens Bank, we believe in the communities we serve. With locations throughout the Tri-Cities and Knoxville, Citizens Bank is the trusted partner to work alongside your business and family in accomplishing financial goals. As a family-owned bank founded and headquartered in Northeast Tennessee, a big part of our success is your success. So stop by a branch or visit citizensbank24.com today and get to know the citizens in your community.
Welcome back to Virginia High. John Battle calling that timeout, and as you mentioned as we went to break, because they had 12 players on the field.
Yeah, smart play by the coach to see that, or they're going to get penalized.
So it'll stay 4th and 6 for Virginia High. Again, Owen Dean into punt. The left foot gets it away. This one's going to bounce and make sure it doesn't hit somebody. It's going to go out of bounds at the 26-yard line. The Martin Dentistry Smile Cam out tonight at Gene Malcolm Stadium. So young Bearcat fans happy to see their team play their first home game of the season. Virginia High making the playoffs last year. They lost in the opening round to Union a season ago in the playoffs. John Battle now second possession. They went 3 and out the first time they had the ball. This is the worst starting field position for either team so far tonight, the 26-yard line. Sturgill will be in the shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff. Now it's going to be a foot race. Lowers his shoulder and falls across the 30 for Caden Sturgill.
Yeah, that was a little RPO there. He could run or pass it. You can see the wide receiver just sitting out here. The slot man, I think they wanted him to run him off, but he didn't. Little fake over there to the right side. You can see 2 linemen pull heading to the right. Good fake by the offense.
Second down.
He's able to pick up decent yardage there on first down.
Second down for John Battle, 7:28 and counting in the first quarter. It's going to be a toss to Hayes. He's going to be about a yard and a half shy of a first down.
Yeah, just a little sweep play coming onto the outside. You can see the defense, they were just sitting there waiting on it. Number 2, Laws, he wasn't getting faked out. He was making a tackle that time, so it's going to be 3rd and short.
It'll be 3rd and 2 now for John Battle. And this is kind of what they want to do. They can get 3-4 yards of play. They want to have a ball control offense. This is what John Battle wants to do here.
Yeah, keep the ball out of the offensive hands of Virginia High. We'll see what their best play is for short yardage. They went with 2 backs in the backfield. Could be a lead play here.
It's going to be balls on the ground. Virginia High picks it back up. No, sorry, Battle picks it up. But that's a disaster for the Trojans as Ryan Van Hoy picks it up, and at least they recover, but a broken play there off the bat.
Yeah, the mesh point there between Sturgill and Van Hoy was messed up. You could see the lead play coming to the left side. That was pulling 2 linemen around. Just a big mess up in the backfield. And I think you can credit that to the defensive line for Virginia High getting off the ball over here on the right-hand side.
So that 3rd and 2 play goes backwards for a loss of 6. 4th and 8. John Battle will punt for the second time. Graham Wiles, who handled the kickoff duty to start the game, back to punt. Wiles gets one away towards the sidelines, takes a John Battle bounce inside the 35, down to the 33-yard line is where Virginia High will start. So this will be the worst starting field position for Virginia High so far at the own 33.
Yeah, it's the worst field position to start, but it's good field position to start if you're an offensive mind coach. You like to get outside that 20, and the closer you get to the 50, the better.
So both offenses sputtering a little bit so far in this one. 5:43 remaining in the first quarter, scoreless game. You know, last year when these two played, the final score was 13-6. So we could be in for that again here tonight, perhaps. Another bobbled snap for Virginia High this time. Bearcats, they were able to recover. That was Keyshawn Smith.
Yeah, Smith in the backfield that time. A little mess up on the handoff between Smith and Graham that time. Same thing happened to John Battle on that 3rd down play. Will be 2nd and long this time.
The balls are bouncing for the offense so far tonight here. They're getting the good bounces on both sides of the line of scrimmage.
Coaches will take that, but they don't want that. They want clean handoffs.
There's a gain of 1 for Keyshawn Smith. Burks up the middle on 2nd down, breaks 1 tackle. He's brought down by 51, Riley Kaiser.
Yeah, Kaiser made a good play to get a hold of Burks, but he's going to be in the secondary if he hadn't. Hard-nosed running up the middle that time. Ran right behind King and Lester on the right-hand side.
That's a gain of 7 there for Elijah Burks. 3rd and 2.
We might see some more Burks right here.
Burks, he's going to be close. It's going to be close to a first down.
Van Hoy, Ryan Van Hoy, number 24, came up there. They had 6 guys in the box. You can see him in safety position. He's cheating up there to get 7 guys in the box. So great play.
It was a first down by Burks, the first, Powell's first down of the game. So it took to our 5th possession of the game to get our first down tonight.
Same formation as they had last time. They got twins to the wide side.
Graham throwing on first down. He airmails everybody on that one. He was looking for Davey Woolen.
Yeah, looks like they were trying to run a straight slant pass in there. Defense was just sitting there waiting. The ball sailed over his head. Coach Patterson there is talking to the official. He's wanting a pass interference. Refs telling him that the ball was way high. Non-catchable pass.
Second and 10 for Virginia High.
We'll see if the safety is cheating up there again. Yeah, both the safeties are up there, about 7 yards to the ball.
Burks is going to take it on second and 10. Breaks through the line, Elijah Burks for the best play of tonight. And then we get a late hit, I believe, right there. That's going to add, I think, 15 yards to the end of that play.
Yeah, when we see this play right here, you'll see a great play by, I think it's a left guard pulling around there. Burks followed him up through the hole. He got a block on the linebacker there. And Burks kept on running. He's able to get down to the 40.
So our first penalty of the night. We're going to hear from Randy Sturgill for the first time, our referee.
Personal foul, late hit. 66 on the defense. First down.
I'll take a look here at this run, and you watch for 66 coming in at the end and jumping on the pile right there.
Whoa. Yeah, I'm sure Coach Hess is not pleased with that.
So add 15 yards onto that run. All of a sudden now Virginia High is at the 26-yard line of John Battle. Graham is going to throw it on first down. He's looking on a little wheel route. That one is close to being intercepted. He was looking for Logan Slagle. The Trojans were all over that one. Brace and Hayes in coverage.
Yeah, Hayes did a great job of getting over there. He was the 3rd receiver coming out on the wide side of the field. Wheel up the sideline. Graham laid it up there. Incomplete. We're coming back to second down now.
When you're an offensive mind, you're an offensive coach. When your team is struggling, do you want to try to go to something that you do regular basis to get a little confidence, get momentum?
Yeah, I think we might come back to a little shorter pass. Well, that slant pass a while ago was short. Just the safety was in the way there. They ran it to the short side of the field. You can see it coming out in the flats this time.
Graham under pressure, he escapes, throws it across the middle. Incomplete.
He must have been looking at the receiver coming across because it's wide open in the flats out there. He could have had it Slagle at any time there.
The passing game just not quite in sync yet for Virginia High in this one.
Just a little off. I know they had big plays last week. Trying to get things worked out right here. That was a short pass, but it just didn't happen for them. Sort of like that game last night on TV.
A toenail short.
Oh, my goodness. Missed a couple passes there, then they caught one and toes out of the end zone.
3rd and 10 for Virginia High from the 26 of John Battle. They're going to give it to Burks on 3rd and 10. And he is tripped up by Ryan Van Hoy. We've called his name a bunch tonight.
Yeah, it's that safety coming up there, filling the alley. They're not accounting for him in the blocking scheme, but he's coming up there. You'll see it right here. downfield.
So it's 4th and 6 from the 23-yard line. And Coach Patterson says we're going to go for it here. Kind of in no man's land, probably a little too far for a field goal. Bearcats need 6. Graham, he's got some room if he wants to run it here. Now he's going to get hit from behind. Just waited a little too long on that one. He goes down for the sack by John Battle's J.J. Hampton. And we're going to take a timeout on that change of possession. We'll be back on Friday Night Rivals.
Your Mountain Area Ford dealers are proud to recognize our News 5 Sports Scholar Athletes of the Week, celebrating excellence in academics and athletics.
Each week, News 5 and your Mountain Area Ford dealers are honoring student athletes from each school playing on Friday Night Rivals for their accomplishments both on and off the field. First up is Porter Gobble from John Battle. Porter was the 2024 District and Region Player of the Year for baseball and was also first team All-District for basketball. In the classroom, Gobble boasts a 4.0 GPA and is a member of the Outdoor Recreation Club and the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. In his free time, Gobble volunteers with youth athletics, and he plans to go to college to play baseball. And from Virginia High, we have Wilson Hartley. Wilson was a member of the Bearcats 2022-2023 state champion swim team. In the classroom, Hartley has a 4.5 GPA and is involved in the band, Scholastic Bowl, Interact Club, and Beta Club. Hartley is also a student representative for the school board.
All Scholar athletes have the opportunity to compete for a $5,000 scholarship to be awarded at the end of the season.
The Sky 5 drone flying high above Gene Malcolm Stadium, sponsored by Steve Huff Plumbing, Heating, and Air. Thanks to Keith and Jason. They've been flying our drone all season long, and they will continue to do so. Done it for many years, do a fantastic job, gives you the best look at the stadium each and every week. So John Battle's defense has had a couple of 4th down stops so far in the first quarter. They take over now at their own 23-yard line. Sturgill's going to throw it on 1st down. Trojans aren't going to get much as Grayson Hayes makes the catch, and Mason or Caden Laws on the coverage.
Yeah, Caden, you'll see Caden, he's just sitting out there waiting. Here's a little pass over into flats, a little swing pass here. You got 2 receivers blocking for him. Laws comes off the block and makes the tackle.
That's the Virginia High 2 getting the better of the John Battle 2 right there. Pair of 2s going at it. There's Coach Hess.
Yeah, Coach Hess has to be happy with his defense tonight. 2 stops on his side of the field, but the offense is yet to get untracked.
Got 2 minutes left here in the scoreless first quarter.
Yep, trips to the wide side of the field.
Sturgill going to throw it. That one is caught. A sliding catch by Elijah Childress.
Yeah, you can see Elijah. He just went out there, turned around, headed to the outside. Great throw by Sturgill that time to hit him. Come away with the catch. Will be 3rd and short.
That was a gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 2. Sturgill puts that one right on the numbers.
Excellent throw.
And John Battle has yet to have a 1st down in this game. 3rd and 2. Sturgill's going to fake the throw. Now he's going to run it. And let's see where they mark him. I think he has enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, just past the chains. 1st down for the Trojans. If he'd have cut inside there, the lineman pulling out there was blocking, was kicking the outside man out. He could have cut inside, maybe got a few more yards. See it right here. We're going to pull the lineman out. He cuts outside, is able to get up. Yep, good play. Coach Hess is happy with that.
And that's the first down for John Battle. You know, Coach Hess, he was the defensive coordinator the last couple years at John Battle, and he said one of the biggest adjustments is in previous years, all he was focused about was making adjustments on the defensive side of the ball. Now he has to worry about all 3 phases of the game.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got some help there, but like you said, he's worried about the defense, the offense, the special teams.
Sturgill going to throw it again here, looking across the middle to Childress, and he makes another catch out near midfield. Elijah Childress owning that middle of the field for John Battle.
Yeah, Elijah's, he's running a pattern. You can see it's like a post pattern there and there. Found the open area, Sturgill was able to get hit with the ball there, past the 50-yard line. Well, no, not hardly past the 50, up to about the 47.
Childress, 6'2", 200 pounds.
I think Sturgill, that might be his favorite receiver. Childress finding the open spots in there tonight.
Just over a minute left in the first quarter. Sturgill throws this one out to Hayes. Hayes is getting brought down from behind. Nice pursuit. Helmet comes off into that play by Joel Edwards.
Yeah, you can see Edwards coming up from the secondary that time to make that stop. He read the play. While the ball was in the air, he's tracking down the receiver.
They're going to give him a gain of 1 on that play. 2nd and 9. John Battle will have to run at least one more play. There's a 12-second difference between the game clock and the play clock. Sturgill, a little toss out there to Marshall Green. He's going to pick up 2. That'll likely be the final play of the first quarter with just 10 seconds left. So we have played 12 minutes, no score. Goose eggs on the scoreboard. You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals on Fox 39 WEMT.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your sub right in front of you. Watching that always takes me to my happy place. Wait a minute. Jersey Mike's is my happy place. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Hey, Bob, I have great news. We now accept all insurances, whether it's United Healthcare, Humana, Blue Cross Blue Shield. It doesn't matter. We're in network with all insurance companies.
Hey, Don, that's how I found you. I called my insurance company. They said, you go to Sound Hearing Center and we'll pay for it.
And they didn't steer you in the wrong direction, Bob, because we offer the best technology, the best service at the best price.
Shop and compare. Why pay more?
People often wonder where our Frenchy fries get their prized seasoning. Well, it all began in our local secret salt mines.
Eureka! We struck the motherlode!
Discover the great taste of Pal's Frenchy fries. Pal's, great food in a flash.
It's been said you shouldn't mess with a good thing. But when you get behind the wheel of the 2024 Toyota Tacoma, you'll know why we did. We took the best-selling truck in its class the past 19 years and made it better with trail-dominating power, legendary capability, and high-end performance. This Tacoma is built for fun, inside and out. Now it's your turn. Get 5.99 APR financing on a new 24 Tacoma or lease one now for $319 a month. Toyota, let's go places.
At ETSU Health, compassionate, expert care is at the heart of our mission. Our patients say,
best doctors ever. They treat you like you're someone, and they explain thoroughly to you.
And the primary care physician was so nice and kind. She took her time and listened to me.
My experience with ETSU Health is always good. Everyone is very friendly and helpful.
I really appreciate what you guys are doing for me. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Receive the patient-centered care you deserve at ETSU Health.
You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by ETSU Health.
We'll start the second quarter with a 3rd and 7 for John Battle. Caden Sturgill, he's got some room to run. No, he's going to throw it deep now, one-on-one, and that one is going to be incomplete. That was Elijah Childress and Logan Slagle battling, and good effort by both, and Slagle comes up with the pass breakup.
Yeah, it was great coverage on the play. He's with it stride for stride there. Ball's thrown up in the air. It's a jump ball right here. You can see both of them go up high. Just about comes down with it, but it's off his fingertips. Now the Trojans are going to be punting again.
Graham Wiles has been called on a few times so far tonight. The ball is spotted at the John Battle 49-yard line. Virginia High coming after this one a little bit, gets away toward the sidelines. No return. Let's see where they mark it. The official is walking towards the 30. He goes past the 30. And he's going to stop at the 33-yard line. We played just 14 seconds here in the second quarter.
Yeah, what we might see later in the game tonight, Virginia High is going to block a punt. When that guy goes in motion, they're going to have to change their blocking to the backside. Guys coming free over there from the end position. Came close to getting that one.
Virginia High knocked on the door of the red zone their last possession. It came up empty on fourth down. It's going to be a little jet sweep to Keyshawn Smith, with that Trojan defense makes them go east and west and brings them down after a gain of 2.
A really good play out there. Was going to make sure that he didn't get too wide on that. That was Van Hoy there again, I believe. Cutting him back inside. No, that was Hayes, number 2, rather than 24, I believe.
Yeah, Hayes made him stop and turn it up where he had some help waiting.
Yeah.
Just a gain of 2. That was a long way to run for 2 yards for Keyshawn Smith.
All the way across the field, we got man coverage over here on the outside.
Burks goes left, cuts it back to the right. And he is brought down quickly by the Trojans, A.J. Spates.
Yeah, you can see that time. I believe that Van Hoy got in there too, coming up from the outside. Maybe got him around the legs, I'm not for sure. Hard to see from this angle. That play was designed to go off the left side. Burks had to cut it back to the right. Did a really good job on defense over on the right-hand side that time.
Third down for the Bearcats. That one incomplete. Dion Graham. Virginia High, he's looking for Jacob Rowe. Looks like Keyshawn Smith a little hobbling a little bit as he makes his way to the sidelines.
Yeah, getting up a little slow there. He's got a guy open out here in the flats. And looked like he hit number 2 receiver. Number 3 came open on the outside that time. John Battle's got to be happy. Another punt for Virginia High here.
You see Keyshawn Smith right there.
Got a spread punt here this time. Battle didn't put much pressure on the kicker last time. We'll see what happens here.
John Battle's got 3 players back. Almost 2 kind of personal blockers. Owen Dean boots it away. And that's caught out near the 40 and returned. And we'll take a quick timeout here. No score from Gene Malcolm Stadium.
Looking for a truck? Chaparral's got you covered. Trucks, trucks, and more trucks. Chaparral is your East Tennessee truck authority, right in the heart of the Motor Mile. Family owned and operated for over 3 decades, and that's really no bull.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Once again, Tri-Cities, we want to thank you for making Johnson City Honda the area's only 16-time Honda President's Award winner. Loving what we do every day, the Johnson City way. Thanks again from the entire team at Johnson City Honda.
Coming up at halftime, we'll have the Chaparral Buick GMC halftime report. There's a shot there of the Virginia High students. Camouflage theme tonight for the first home game for the Bearcats. 10 minutes, 15 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Neither team has been inside the red zone yet. And there was only 71 yards of total offense in the first quarter for both teams.
Yeah, defensive battle. A couple mistakes on both sides of the ball on offense to mess up plays. But the defense.
We got a movement there. I believe that's going to be against John Battle.
Prior to the snap, ball start, 66 on the offense. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
I think he might have had 266 taken off that time. Dags for Virginia High. He was getting off the ball too there when Bush got off the ball. Of course, it's a reaction on defense, so he can move.
John Battle now will start 1st and 15 from their own 39. Sturgill's going to keep it himself here, it looks like. And we got multiple flags.
Yeah, they're going to get a hold out there. I believe it's going to be on that left tackle.
It is going to be holding against John Battle. So 1st and 10 started out. Now we're going to be 1st and 20 plus here.
Yeah, that's not good. 1st and 15 is bad enough. Then you add 10 more yards to that. So yeah, it's not looking good for the offense. They're going in the wrong direction.
Holding on the offense, number 59. 10-yard penalty, first down.
Here's the replay. You can see right there, 59 with the clear takedown. Wrestling, it might be 2 points.
Yeah, I think he maybe used his hands a little bit too much there on his back.
At this point, I'll take 2 points in this game. We'll get some points on the scoreboard here. No score.
Battle's got 2 receivers to the wide side of the field.
John Battle's at their own 29-yard line. They need to get to the Virginia High 47 for a first down. Sturgill, plenty of time now. He's under pressure. He's going to throw it. It's caught at the 40. Nice gain on first down. Hayden Dean for John Battle, his first reception.
Yeah, you'll see this right here. This is the old scramble play. Receivers are running the routes. They break it off and try to find an open area.
And the defenders run towards the ball.
And the defenders are going to the ball and left the receiver wide open back there.
Good job there by Dean to just stay where he was and present a target.
Yeah. Dean says, throw me the ball, I'm wide open. And Sturgill was able to find him that for a big gain. Now we got 2nd and makeable yardage here.
2nd and 7. That was a gain of 17 on first down. A little counter play right here for John Battle. That's going to be upended there by Van Hoy. Keyshawn Smith on the tackle. It's going to be 3rd and 2.
Yeah, Smith stayed home that time. He didn't go with the receiver going inside. See at the top of your screen, the receiver comes inside to block the linebacker. And then here comes Smith up and flip. 3rd and short, so makeable here. Let's see what they come up with.
John Battle's done a great job. 1st and 27 to 3rd and 2.
Yeah, and a little reverse there from the wingback that time.
I think John Battle might be calling a timeout. The play clock is at 7 seconds, and Sturgill's near the sidelines, and Coach Hess is just waiting for this to go down to 1 and call a timeout. And John Battle takes a timeout. We will as well. We'll be back for a big 3rd and 2 play after this.
The summer sales event is going on now at the all-new Kia of Johnson City. Drive away in a brand new Kia Forte LX or a Kia Soul LX for just $299 a month. Come check out the new state-of-the-art facilities, and while you're here, register to win tickets to see Morgan Wallen at Neyland Stadium in September. That's right, Kia of Johnson City is giving away 2 pairs of tickets to see Morgan, and all you have to do is stop by and register today. Come see us today and shop us online at KiaJC.com.
Hello, I'm Darnell Summerall here at Falls Hearing Center with Lauren and Kelly, both doctors and hearing instrument specialists. When it comes to your hearing, Don't be fooled by ads you see on TV or online. Let these professionals give you personalized care you deserve. When you need something, they'll be there.
Come see us at the Falls Hearing Center and hear for yourself.
In Abingdon, off Russell Road in the Falls Plaza Professional Building.
John Battle calling their second timeout of the first half. They have one remaining before a critical 3rd and 2 play from the Virginia High 49-yard line.
Yeah, so far in the game, Virginia High is able to come up big stops here on short yardage. Can they do it this time? Hurried up to the line, in there tight.
Right up the middle goes John Battle, and looks like they have enough for a first down. The first time we saw that tight formation from the Trojans, and it worked.
Oh, yeah, they had double tight ends. Looked like all the linemen were foot to foot. 2 wing backs and just handed it off to the fullback up the middle. Power running right there.
They needed 2, and they got about 2.5. That was Sergio Acevedo, the freshman. His first carry of the game.
Crucial play, and the freshman carries the ball. Coach has got a lot of confidence in him.
He's got a lot of confidence. Looks like in himself. Goes back on that sideline saying, I just did that, boys.
Give me the ball again.
We have a stoppage and another timeout by John Battle. That is their final one of the first half.
Timeout, John Battle.
I think what happened that time, wideouts were a little late getting set out there and went trips to the wide side of the field.
While we have a timeout, time now for tonight's Toyota Check presentation.
Toyota and your local Toyota dealer are combining resources to support our area high schools. We stand together as community partners for our high school athletes and their families to help schools and students get the most out of their high school years. Toyota is proud to join News 5 WCYD, Fox 39 WEMT, and Tri-Cities CW to provide each host team with a charitable donation to their school. Proudly presented by Toyota and your local Toyota dealer. Tonight's donation goes to the Virginia High Bearcats.
Welcome back. Coming up in the second half, we'll have our Toyota drive of the game, and I can promise you it has not happened yet.
Yeah, I think we might have to give it to the defense right now.
Good thing we don't award that in the second quarter of the games. There's the John Battle students section. Very colorful tonight. All right, John Battle out of timeouts with 7:58 remaining in the second quarter. Sturgill, plenty of time, fires across the middle, bounces off a defender. That's Ryan Van Hoy. He gets the Pals first down. John Battle on the move here.
Yeah, I like that play right there. What you had, Childers was just heading out to the flats. Quarterback's got his eyes on him. You see Van Hoy goes in there and finds the open spot like on a little curl pattern. Catches the ball, cuts upfield for a big first down. Sturgill, he might play baseball. He's got an arm.
If he doesn't, maybe Coach Jimmy Gobble may recruit him to play baseball.
If he doesn't play baseball, I think Gobble will be after him because he can definitely throw the football. He's got an arm. Baseball.
1st and 10 for the Trojans. That's going to be a handoff to Hayes. We've got a penalty marker.
Might have a holding call there in the middle of the line again. You had 2 linemen pulling to the left that time. Virginia High was able to get over there and make the stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Holding on the offense. Number 58, 10-yard penalty. Still second down.
Oh, that's another big holding. It's 2 on this drive. Coach Hess is not happy about that.
Well, John Battle's already converted at a 1st and 27, got a first down. So 1st and 20 shouldn't be much of a problem for him.
Dean might be able to find an open spot in there again. Him or Van Hoy in the secondary.
It's going to be 1st and 18. Ball's at the 40. They need to get down to the 22. Sturgill all day. Now he's going to tuck it and run, and he stumbles and falls out of bounds after a gain of a couple.
Yeah, he was trying to tiptoe up the sideline that time, looking for a receiver. Had great coverage in the secondary that time. He couldn't find anyone. He was forced out of bounds over there on his side of the field.
Pushed out of bounds there by Joel Edwards.
Edwards has been on a couple big plays tonight. Number 20 coming up from his linebacker spot. They're going to have to speed things up here. Well, the 25-second clock hasn't started for some reason.
It just started right now, so John Battle has plenty of time. 2nd and 15. Low snap, Sturgill picks it up. Now he's got to just throw it away, and he does. Heads up play by Sturgill after a bad snap.
Yeah, the best thing happened on that play was Childress missing the ball. It was a little high. He was going to catch that and bring it down, and it would have been for a loss. The defense was still there. It had 2 wideouts to the short side of the field that time. We got an officials conference in the middle of the field right now. You can see right here.
We're in officials timeout here on the field.
I think it has to do with the play clock, the 25-second clock, because it's been late starting here. He's trying to get someone's attention.
Randy Sturgill, our referee tonight, went over and talked to Coach Patterson.
I think he might get him to turn it off and just keep it on the field.
It's 3rd and 15. And yes, we got that from our red hat. Steve Honegger said the play clock is not running properly down on the field tonight. You see it's stuck on 21 seconds right now.
Yeah, I think the head official, Sturgill right there, the white hat, I think he's the one that turned off completely, so there's not a mistake here.
I think it was on Labor Day night, on Monday night, Florida State, Boston College. The clock was not working in the stadium. It drove me nuts. Watching the game, you had no idea how much time. The announcers didn't even know, because they said the referees and officials were keeping track on the field. And we've had it obviously in the high school level, maybe where the play clock isn't working, but the game clock also was not working. So now you see the play clock has been shut off on the one end. Now the other end, it is still on. So now the quarterback has to watch the back judge. He will motion when it gets down to 10 and then 5 and then count it down. So the quarterback now will have to keep an eye on the back judge until the play clock. Now they are both off.
Okay, we're back to old school right now.
3rd and 15. Sturgill's going to decide to try and run it here, and then he throws it last minute, throws it up, incomplete. But he was close to the line of scrimmage there.
Yeah, I think he stepped up in the pocket that time. They're not going to throw a flag. He's good. It's going to be 4th. We'll try to punt it over here in the corner this time.
4th and 15.
I wouldn't want to punt it to Smith right now. He's due for a big play here in the first half.
The ball's at the 38-yard line, and if you're Graham Wiles now, you wonder if the coaches are telling you, kick that down towards the sideline.
They changed their punt formation now. They got an extra guy in the block. No, he's coming in motion. They're going to be coming off the edge over there.
A free run, but gets it away quickly, does Wiles. This one is going to bounce into the end zone. So the Bearcats will take over at the 26:35 remaining in the first half. No score between these two. And while we have a minute here, just check the phone to see some other scores across the area tonight. See Dobbins-Bennett beating West Ridge 14-0. Because that was certainly a lot of talk. Could this be the year that West Ridge beats Dobbins-Bennett for the first time? But so far it's been 14-0 Indians in that one. The Martin Dentistry Smile Cam will Get to that momentarily. Also, we have Greenville on top of Cherokee 12-0. That game down in Rogersville. We'll see Cherokee later this season here on Friday Night Rivals when they play Hawkins County rival Volunteer. 1st and 10 for the Bearcats at their own 20. Graham is going to throw it complete. And they got some running room down the sidelines for Virginia High's Logan Slagle. And he turns that little short pass into a big game, the biggest of the night.
Yeah, hit him in stride that time. Excellent blocking on the outside from the 2 wideouts. He comes out from the wingback position. You can see him coming out of the backfield right there, catches the ball and turns it up the sideline.
We got a John Battle player down on the Virginia High side here.
It's a foot race.
I can't tell what the number is. See Coach Hess making his way over to the far sideline here. We'll take a timeout here while they look at the injured John Battle player.
Hi, I'm Mark Packer.
And I'm Tennessee guard Zakai Ziegler. Join us along with VFL's Jason Swain and Chris Brown for the Food City Locker Room, presented by Guards of Law every Sunday. It's with me interviewing all the players of all sports. It's going to be a lot of fun.
We call it the Players Show.
Were you even a player?
3rd team all-intramural.
It is the Players Show with our 3rd team all-intramural host.
Sunday night at 11 on Fox 39 WEMT.
Outstanding plays are made by outstanding players. I'm Cole Johnson. Join me every Wednesday on Fox 39 News at 10 to find out who will be named our Player of the Week.
News 5 Sports Player of the Week is sponsored by Toyota.
I'm Heather Williams. Join me, Casey Getz, and Steve Wilmoth of ESPN Tri-Cities and TriCitiesSports.com for Pet Picks. We will highlight the key matchups and choose our winners for the week. Pet Picks every Wednesday on Fox 39 News at 10.
The Martin Dentistry Smile Cam out here tonight at Gene Malcolm Stadium. That injured John Battle player was Braylon Moran, number 7. He was able to get up and run to the other side of the field, so great to see Moran up. But a big play, the biggest of the game for either team so far. Virginia High now all the way down to the John Battle 26. Burks on 1st down up the middle, spins out of 1 tackle. Elijah Burks spins forward again inside the 20 down to the 15. And for the first time, we have somebody inside the Toyota red zone.
Picks up another first down. Hard right off the left tackle that time. You can see he gets the ball, spins, keeps them feet going, spins again, falls forward, 1st down. Great play by Burks that time. Got to push up front from the offensive line.
1st and 10 for the Bearcats on the John Battle 15-yard line. Halfway through the 2nd quarter here, no score. Burks again on 1st down. He's fighting forward towards the 10, but a host of Trojans are going to bring him back, led by big 72 Jaden Garrett.
Yeah, Garrett got a hold of him and wouldn't let go. Ended up pushing backward. Tough yardage right there for Burks that time in the middle. See him cut straight into the middle right there. Garrett gets a hold of him.
Garrett listed at 292 pounds.
Big guy. Playing defensive tackle.
There's a gain of 4, though, for Burks. Graham going to throw it on 2nd down. That's dropped by Keyshawn Smith. It would have been a touchdown.
Yeah, you can see this right here, a little play action in the backfield. Fake to Burks going off the right-hand side. A slant pass to Smith coming in there and dropped the ball, put it right in his hands. He would like to have this one back. Bam.
3rd and 6 for Virginia High.
Coach Patterson might be saying, what else can happen to us? Got man coverage on the outside. Got a safety sitting back there helping out.
Smith is in the backfield along with Burks, and it's going to be a handoff to Keyshawn Smith. He breaks through, and Keyshawn Smith makes up for it, in for the touchdown. They go right back to number 3, and he says, I'll take care of it that time, Coach.
Yeah, you can see him running off the right-hand side there. He was able to get outside and up the sideline into the end zone with his speed. Yeah, big play. See, he's lined up at left halfback, cutting out, now up the sideline, foot race, and he wins it.
Our first touchdown of the game comes with 4:58 remaining in the first half. Owen Dean, the junior, in now to attempt the extra point. Dean's kick is up and good, and Virginia High on the board first. They lead 7-0. That scoring drive, 4 plays, 80 yards, taking just 91 seconds off the clock, capped by that touchdown run from Keyshawn Smith. Now you wonder that the lid is off. Do things maybe for the offenses here pick up on both sides?
Yeah, Virginia High, the big play for them that time was getting down there was a long pass, a little swing pass out of the backfield, turned into a big gainer, then Smith able to get into the end zone there. So Virginia High has to be feeling good right here before halftime. Now Battle's got to answer this. They've got to get some first downs, get on Virginia High's side of the field, try to get into the end zone.
The Sky 5 drone powered by Steve Huff Plumbing, Heating, and Air. Beautiful night for football, the first Friday of September. John Battle 0-1 on the season, looking for their first win over Virginia High in 5 years. It was on this day, exactly 5 years to the day, the last time John Battle beat Virginia High. .58 remaining in the first half, and for the first time tonight, Virginia High will kick off. Remember, John Battle will also get the second half kickoff, so if they could put some points on the board here, maybe take this second to halftime, that would be here for them.
Going in and out of halftime. Let's see what happens here on this kickoff to get some blocking for Battle this time, so they have a good return. Just a little squib kick.
Yeah, Dean with a push pick. They better watch out.
Oh, Virginia High, great play right there. They came away with the football right there near the 40-yard line.
Jackson Cunningham saving John Battle because he was the only Trojan within 5 yards of that ball.
Yeah, smart play, getting on the ball.
You see his teammates saying, good job, because Cunningham, just a freshman, makes a big play. Here comes Caden Sturgill, the junior quarterback for John Battle. This drive will begin at their own 38-yard line, so pretty good field position for the Trojans.
Got plenty of time on the clock. Almost 5 minutes, 4:58.
Now, official timeout. Looks like they're sending Sturgill off the field.
Must be equipment.
There's no timeout, so John Battle's going to probably have to look. I think he pointed to maybe his chain. It looks like he's trying to maybe take a necklace or a chain off.
Yeah, he could. He'll be out this play. We'll have a new quarterback in right now.
Yeah, here comes Gabe Shipley. He is a freshman, number 4.
So we've seen a big play out of a freshman for a first down, a big play out of a freshman covering the kickoff. And now we got a freshman in at quarterback.
Wonder if they're going to keep this one on the ground here. That's going to be a handoff on first down with the backup quarterback in. That was Jacob France, his first carry. And Sturgill will be able to come back in now. That's one of those situations as a coach, you're like, you got to be kidding me. I lose my quarterback because he's got a jewelry on.
Yeah, he's not very happy about that. They're going to have to speed things up here. The play clock is not on, but the officials counting it down. They're just sort of taking their time here. He's looking at his watch right now.
John Battle has no timeout, so the back judge is looking at his watch. He's put his hand up. It's down to 10 seconds now. Now it's down to 5. 2, 1, just barely get it off. Sturgill, he's going deep in double coverage. That one incomplete. Trojans are lucky Virginia High didn't come up with that interception. They had a pair of players, Logan Slagle and Keyshawn Smith, both in coverage.
Yeah, that was just a fly route going down the sideline there, and Sturgill underthrew him. You can see great coverage by Virginia High. The 2 guys are back there waiting on the football. Both of them want it.
I mean, yeah, you can't fault that for both guys going for it, but Slagle, if he doesn't go for that, Keyshawn Smith is going to fall right in his hands.
Yeah. Yeah, that was, got to put a little more air into that ball. Throw it a little faster if you want to complete that pass.
There was a penalty on the play against John Battle for a legal man downfield. That penalty was declined, so it is going to be 3rd and 10.
Except for just a couple short passes, Virginia High's had great coverage in the secondary. Best passes for Battle so far has been a little rollout. Find the open man sitting down at about 5 to 7 yards.
Yeah, let's see if they go back to Elijah Childress, number 14. Sturgill's going to be under pressure. Breaks through one tackle. There's a penalty flag down. Sturgill gets brought down. And then another marker comes in. I think we got 2 separate penalties. One was after the play. I think we may have a holding and then maybe a personal foul after the play.
I think you might be right there in both cases. Childress was trying to find an open area in there, and the linebacker stayed with him. Sturgill had nowhere to throw the ball that time. A lot of pressure.
Randy Sturgill talking to Derek Patterson, the head coach of the Bearcats.
I think they're going to mark off both of these penalties. He's going to take the penalty and have them to mark it off for holding. And then we'll see them come back with the personal foul.
Holding on the offense, number 59. That's a 10-yard penalty. Repeat 3rd down. After the play, personal foul. 24 on the defense. That's a 15-yard penalty. 3rd down.
All right, so there's a holding against John Battle, then a personal foul against Virginia High. And now I think we're going to have a mess here because they, I think, went the wrong way. Now they've already moved the chains on the far side of the field.
Yeah, we got to come back and see where the chains were.
They were going to have to go back 10 yards, then go forward 15.
Yeah.
So they really could just go forward 5 yards and let's play football. But they already moved the chains.
It should end up on the 45-yard line where the ball should be.
Now Randy Sturgill is going to go to the far side of the field and talk to Coach Hess to update him on what happened.
Yeah, he's finding out where the marker was before they moved the chains. Got to mark off the holding penalty first.
That's why you don't ever want to move those chains too early until they tell you. This could take a while to figure out here.
Yeah, you can see the quad hat, Mr. Sturgill over there. He's trying to figure out where the chains are going to be.
As soon as I saw those chains moving, I was like, oh no, and here we go.
Well, he stepped off the personal foul first, and I think he should have stepped off the holding first because that happened
now they're going
during
back.
the play. and then the personal foul was after the play. And I thought the ball was on the 40-yard line. Now they're moving back to the 41-yard line. That's close.
This is one of those want-to-get-away moments.
If you're an official, it's like, whoa, everybody's looking at us.
You call there's a 10-yard penalty against John Battle, then 15 against Virginia High. So the positive is going to be a 5-yard pickup for John Battle on the play. Still third down. There's no automatic first downs in the high school level for personal foul.
They never did step off the holding penalty.
So we're going to have now 3rd and 7 after all that. Sturgill's going to throw it low, caught at the shoestrings.
Great catch out there, bending over and able to get positive yardage and get it upfield that time.
That was Jacob France.
Great play by France to pick that ball up. Sturgill threw it low. Now it's going to be
4th and a long 2.
There's a lot of time left here. Coach Hess, he's lining up in that top formation again. We're going to see a run or try to draw him off sides on a 2 count.
John Battle has no timeouts here. And they're going for it. We had a horn go off, but it's a first down. And guess who? It's Mr. First Down, the youngster, Sergio Acevedo. He's automatic on 4th and short.
Hey, give me the ball. This is an awesome play. You talk about second effort from a running back on that left-hand side that time. Boom. He is hit hard there by Smith and keeps on running.
Sergio Acevedo, he's the closer for John Battle here. The freshman, 2 for 2. He's only been in the game for 2 plays. They've been big 4th down runs.
I'm a happy guy.
Under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Ball is at the Virginia High 46-yard line. That's going to be a handoff to France. He's going to get maybe 2 yards.
Yeah, France bounced that outside there pretty fast. He had wide receivers over here to the right-hand side. The clock's running down. I think we're going to see a pass here. Thought we might see one on that possession here with it. First down with a little play action coming back with 2nd down.
If you're John Battle, you're probably okay with the clock continuing to move like this because you're probably making it very likely that Virginia High will not get the ball back unless you turn it over here.
Yeah, you want to try to get some points on the board here before halftime, or at least in field goal range. We got trips to the wide side this time.
2nd and 8 for Sturgill. He's looking for Childress, his favorite target. Makes one man.
Stepped out of bounds, stopped the clock with 1:48.
Heck of an effort there by Elijah Childress, one of the few seniors on this John Battle roster.
And Sturgill was looking at him all the way that time. He was the twin man in the trips. You see the same formation, but they flip-flop it to the far side. He's the inside receiver this time.
First down for the Trojans at the Virginia High 35-yard line. Sturgill looking across the middle. That one incomplete. He was looking for Childress again.
Yeah, Childress had a little open area in there, and Sturgill threw it low. The safeties were back there. So that stops the clock again.
1:44 remaining in the first half.
Sturgill's getting another play from Coach Hess over there on the sideline.
Again, John Battle out of timeouts.
Yeah, they had to use a couple of them there early, clock management.
Virginia High does have all 3 of their timeouts.
Virginia High's rushing 4. Got a backer sneaking up over here on the outside. See what the tight end does.
Ball's on the ground. Sturgill falls on it.
McGriddles, I believe that was McGriddles just checked in the game. Number 52 comes up with a big play there. So Sturgill couldn't pick that ball up and run, but you can see defensive end right there staying home.
I was wondering if Coach Patterson was maybe going to call a timeout there to maybe see if his team could sneak one more possession here, but he elects to see what happens on this 3rd down play here. 3rd and 14.
Trips to the wide side.
Only 2 rushing for Virginia High. Sturgill, it's caught. Close to a first down.
He got over the line there.
Caden Dean.
The officials say it's going to be a little short.
I think he's a little short. They're saying wind the clock. It's going to be 4th and less than a yard. Now the referee says stop it.
He lost about 10 seconds there. I think the referee from the side of the field away from the play was trying to help with the mark that time. They got 4th down.
Yeah, they're signaling 4th down, so that clock will start here. 46 seconds left. That was a heck of a catch there by Caden Dean. One hand.
Yeah, Sturgill was able to step up in the pocket or just release it over the defensive hand.
That was a good call. He was short there. 4th and inches. They're going to fake it, and then Sturgill's under pressure. Shovels it. But great pressure by that Virginia High defense.
Yeah, coming over on the outside that time was Edwards, number 20. He was coming off the edge. They went in that top formation like it was going to be a running play. They could throw a pass out of it. Virginia High said that's not happening this time.
Yeah, Joel Edwards really broke that play up there.
From his outside linebacker position.
So Virginia High's defense with another stop. But there's only 27.5 seconds left in the first half. Virginia High does have all 3 timeouts, but again, less than 30 seconds to go.
Coach Patterson going to throw one up deep here. Got 2 receivers that can get down there.
If you're John Battle, you don't want anyone behind you in this situation.
Safeties are up. They're not even 10 yards off the ball right here. Got to play action, beat the safeties deep, beat the corners.
Graham's going to throw it. It's complete. Out of bounds goes Logan Slagle. He's going to be at the 49-yard line. That took about 10 seconds.
Yeah, you had 2 guys going deep. Slagle's over there on that right-hand side, dragging across the field. Great play by the offense that time of Virginia High. Graham was able to find him right here. You see him coming across right here. Hits him. Tries to cut it upfield. We had a good tackle right there. He was able to get out of bounds to stop the clock. John Battle played good defense there. Van Hoy again with the tackle.
And Virginia High has all 3 timeouts left, but only 20 seconds left. Graham going to his right. Completed for a gain of 2, and then some run after catch. A penalty flag comes in.
Might be a face mask error. Had an arm come out. You couldn't see from up here.
9.9 seconds. So again, they're taking about 10 seconds of play here. Going by that, this might be the last play of the half. If it is the face mask, they have to determine, is it a 5 or 15-yarder?
Face mask. 5-yard penalty on number 9 defense. First down.
Unintentional will be marked off after the run on the catch.
That's a Powell's first down for the Bearcats.
They've got time for a play to the outside and get out of bounds, get a little closer. Of course, there's no problem with throwing it up in the end zone right now with Graham with his arm strength.
Your Coach Patterson, looks like they might have taken a timeout here. I mean, you got 3 of them. Yeah, Virginia High does take their first timeout. We'll take a quick timeout while the Bearcats talk it over.
The Rycove Eagles versus the Honaker Tigers are Toyota's Friday night rivals, September 13th on News 5 WCYB. Join Casey Getz and the News 5 sports team as they bring you live game coverage of some of the biggest and oldest football rivalries in the region. Pre-game coverage begins at 7 p.m. Toyota's Friday night rivals, presented by ETSU Health.
Hi, I'm Mark Packer.
And I'm Tennessee guard Zakai Ziegler. Join us along with VFL's Jason Swain and Chris Brown for the Food City Locker Room, presented by Garza Law every Sunday. It's with me interviewing all the players of all sports. It's going to be a lot of fun.
We call it the Players Show.
Were you even a player?
3rd team all intramural.
It is the Players Show with our 3rd team all intramural host.
Sunday night at 11 on Fox 39 WEMT.
Welcome back. Virginia High taking that timeout, 9.9 seconds. So no matter what they do here, Graham can't scramble around too long here.
No, the safety is not coming over and top to help on the outside.
Graham
got the wheel route up the sideline. He's open if he can throw it.
This might be the last play of the half. He gets it out of bounds. No, about 0.8. So one final play. Barring the penalty, this will be the final play of the half, and it'll be time for the Hail Mary with the ball at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, that time you had pressure coming there from Hampton, number 50.
Coach Patterson's taking another timeout here. We'll stay here while they call this final timeout. And we saw just a moment ago, next week we're going to be at Honaker. First time ever doing a game at Honaker on Friday Night Rivals when they play Rye Cove. That'll be a rematch of last year's Region Championship game.
Big game in Region D, Division I. Both of those teams are year in, year out. Rye Cove's really come on here in the last 3 or 4 years. And Honaker's been there for a long time, so it's going to be a good game next Friday night in Honaker.
Of course, the Tigers, they kind of were shocked in the opener. I think a lot of people surprised they lost to Lebanon handily at home in the Coal Bowl.
Yeah, big rivalry right there in Russell County. So anything can happen in that game. And, you know, we had Lebanon near the end of the season there last year. That quarterback and his brother's back at receiver. So I think Lebanon's looking for big things this year.
Really looking forward to next week being at Honaker again. That game will be on WCYB with a 7:30 kickoff. But we got some work to do here still. 0.8 of a second remaining in the first half. The ball is at the 35-yard line, so Graham's going to have to scramble long enough here to let his receivers get down to the end zone.
John Battle's backed up now. They know this is the last play. Can John Battle put some pressure on the quarterback like they did that last play there? Both ends came in there last time. We'll see if that can happen this time.
And you want to keep an eye on Keyshawn Smith. Where is number 3?
Going to throw it up, going to the end zone.
Graham, he's going to get pressure from behind. He's going to have to throw it. He does to the end zone. It is, incomplete. That was close to being a big play. Jacob Rowe and Keyshawn Smith both there near the play.
I think it might have hit Rowe in the hands that time. Defense back there, too, just went over their head.
And Coach Patterson's going to come down and talk with us here after that almost, yes, Rowe would have had a chance for that touchdown. That would have been a heck of a way to end this first half here. 7-0 the score. Virginia High on top of John Battle. Again, this is the first home game of the season for Virginia High, and John Battle, I think they're going to be very pleased with only being down 7-0 at halftime. Coach Patterson now jogging down from the 25, making his way to our setup down on the field. Last year, this game was 13-6 final score, and we kind of have the makings of that once again this year. And we have Coach Derek Patterson, head coach of the Bearcats, joining us now. Coach, 7-0, your team is up. How critical was it to get that touchdown after a couple of fourth down softs by John Battle early?
Oh, very critical, very critical. You know, we're kind of doing some things to shoot ourselves in the foot, and we knew Battle would come out and give us everything we wanted, and it's a dogfight. So we got to be sharper. We got to execute on both sides. Defense, obviously, you know, you're pitching a shutout, but kind of hurt ourselves a couple times, so we got to be more consistent.
Yeah, Coach, you've given up only a couple first downs there with your defense, but you got to be pleased by keeping them out of the end zone.
Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, anytime you're pitching a shutout, you're doing something right, but, you know, if we had more time right there, there's no reason why we can't go down there and score and make this a 2-score game right before the half. So, I mean, once again, like, we're just shooting ourselves in the foot. You know, we're not executing like we should, and Battle came ready to play, and they're like I said, we're in a dogfight.
Coach, thank you for your time and best of luck in the second half.
Thank you, guys.
That's Derek Patterson, head coach of the Virginia High Bearcats. His team leads 7-0. Up next is the Chaparral Buick GMC halftime show.
At ETSU Health, Compassionate, expert care is at the heart of our mission. Our patients say,
best doctors ever. They treat you like you're someone, and they explain thoroughly to you.
And the primary care physician was so nice and kind. She took her time and listened to me.
My experience with ETSU Health is always good. Everyone is very friendly and helpful.
I really appreciate what you guys are doing for me. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Receive the patient-centered care you deserve at ETSU Health.
It's a stable work environment, competitive pay, great benefits, a bunch of fantastic people working here. Come on down here, Robinette Company, put your application in, tell them Big Mike sent you. They'll know who you're talking about.
At the Robinette Company, you'll have the opportunity to climb the ladder with step-by-step guidance to reach your goals. We offer competitive starting salaries and full benefits with 401k. Join our team and find the career you've been looking for. Call us today or visit robinettejobs.com to apply online.
It's time to get outside and play. Whether you're looking for a boat, motorcycle, camper, ATV, or personal watercraft, Eastman Credit Union has a loan to fit your needs. We offer 100% financing options and no payments for 60 days, so you can live your dream today. Hit the road or the waves in style with an RV and power sports loan from ECU. Start your adventure today. Visit ecu.org/play to apply now. Eastman Credit Union.
At Citizens Bank, we believe in the communities we serve. With locations throughout the Tri-Cities and Knoxville, Citizens Bank is the trusted partner to work alongside your business and family in accomplishing financial goals. As a family-owned bank founded and headquartered in Northeast Tennessee, a big part of our success is your success. So stop by a branch or visit citizensbank24.com today and get to know the citizens in your community.
Welcome to the Chaparral Buick GMC Halftime Report. Chaparral has trucks, trucks, and more trucks, and that's really no bull.
Our halftime score is 7-0 Virginia High over John Battle. Time now for some of the best plays from week 2 of Friday Night Rivals and Thursday Night Lights from around the country.
The best Thursday Night Lights and Friday Night Rivals highlights from across the country.
Trying to get into the end zone, he does. Let's see what happens. Never know. And it is caught. No way. Into the end zone. Touchdown for Stroudsburg. Ethan Dutzik with a North American Warhorse touchdown.
Launches, and that one is going to be picked. Sean Legros. Legros makes the cut. Sean Legros. Great block.
Second down and goal. Quick pass, and now they're going to try the double pass. Looking long in the end zone. Is it caught? Touchdown, Jaguars. Touchdown, Dakari Shanks. Another People's Bank of Alabama touchdown. And we've got second down and goal inside the 10. Quick pass over the shoulder. Touchdown! Great kick. His second touchdown of the night. Another People's Bank of Alabama touchdown. And the
Raider wants it all. Has a man. It's caught. It's Jay Timmons who dives across the goal line for an SE Tire touchdown.
With the trophy leading the celebration tonight.
Time to listen now to the Pride of the State Line marching band from Virginia High. ETSU Health.
My specialty specifically is liver, pancreas, bile duct surgery. So I think more than anything, seeing pancreas cases, benign and neoplastic. When I say neoplastic, I mean cancer. So seeing that kind of thing. And so procedures such as distal pancreatectomies or Whipple procedure, which is it's one of the more advanced oncologic procedures. Liver cases, so treating benign and cancer diseases of the liver. I want to meet them on their level and make a decision about whether or not surgery is the right answer for them together. I get asked a lot, well, what would you do? And I will give them my response, but frequently my answer is I can't be you. So we're going to make this decision together, and sometimes surgery is the right answer and sometimes it's not. And even if the doctor books say nope, this is something that should be treated surgically, if this is something that the patient does not want, then we need to respect their decision and do what the patient wants. My approach is we meet on the same level and we decide what's the best for you specifically. I can tell you all the risks and benefits of the different types of treatments, but at the end of the day, it's your body and your decision.
The Martin Dentistry Smile Cam out here at halftime tonight. Some happy fans for the Bearcats as they're up 7-0 over John Battle. We'll be back on the Chaparral Buick GMC halftime report.
Looking for a truck? Chaparral's got you covered. Trucks, trucks, and more trucks. Chaparral is your East Tennessee truck authority, right in the heart of the Motor Mile. Family owned and operated for over 3 decades, and that's really no bull.
At ETSU Health, compassionate, expert care is at the heart of our mission. Our patients say,
Best doctors ever. They treat you like you're someone, and they explain thoroughly to you.
And the primary care physician was so nice and kind. She took her time and listened to me.
My experience with ETSU Health is always good. Everyone is very friendly and helpful.
I really appreciate what you guys are doing for me. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Receive the patient-centered care you deserve at ETSU Health.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your sub right in front of you. Watching that always takes me to my happy place. Wait a minute. Jersey Mike's is my happy place. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop online at eddiestrophies.com.
Room with a view. That's what you get with the powerful new Toyota Tundra.
The electrified iForce Max powertrain can deliver up to 437 horsepower.
And this was easy. Tundra can tow up to 12,000 pounds.
And it's got the best resale value in its class.
Now you can make room for a new 24 Tundra and get 3.99 APR financing for 72 months, $2,000 customer cash, or a low $449 a month lease.
Nobody knows trucks like Toyota. Let's go places.
The September pairing of Tuscan Herb Infused Olive Oil and Peach White Balsamic is 15% off. Stock up on this versatile pairing. Shop all our tasty, healthy products at oliveoildivine.com or come see us for a tasting at Olive Oil Divine, Roan Street, Johnson City.
You're watching the Chaparral Buick GMC halftime report. Chaparral has trucks, trucks, and more trucks, and that's really no bull.
The John Battle Marching Band, they performed prior to tonight's game. Let's take a listen to some of their performance.
Tennessee Army National Guard.
The Tennessee Army National Guard is our coin toss sponsor for the season. And with us again this week is Sergeant Chris Badley. We're going to talk about another subject. Of course, we touched a few days ago about the educational benefits and the tuition assistance that is there through the Guard. But what are the other family benefits that take place by being a part of the Army National Guard?
Thank you so much, Jim. One thing that I love about the National Guard is that we are one big family in itself. And so we look out for each other. We see each other as brothers and sisters, and we want each other to grow and be the best individuals we can. Personally, I am a dad. I am married. I've got 2 wonderful kids, and we have been blessed tremendously by the Tennessee National Guard. So we're currently looking at buying a house through the VA home loan. And that's a tremendous blessing for us. In education incentives for my children, so my kids can go to college, they can use the benefits that I have earned through the National Guard to pay for their college. We have a ton of benefits, and I'm really grateful for it. And the other things that you get involved in that you think about for family, the health, the physical part of it, that just makes, you pass that along to your kids and everything. You become an active family, and that in itself is a great benefit. Oh, absolutely. And Jim, I'm glad you brought up health. So we have great insurance through TRICARE as well that you can be, that you can receive. And so, 2 kids, they get sick all the time, right? And so our insurance helps with that, and it's very low cost. And so it's great. Tennessee Army National Guard, a great place to be.
This pizza break is sponsored by Johnny Brusco's Pizza, your neighborhood pizzeria.
Okay, ideas. Where are we going?
I got one.
What about a comedy show?
I've seen you. I've swiped on you. No. Okay.
Tacos.
Definitely tacos.
The all-new Camry is 100% hybrid. Lease one now for $299 per month or get 4.99 APR financing. Find your vibe in the all-new, all-hybrid Camry. Toyota. Let's go places.
The summer sales event is going on now at the all-new Kia of Johnson City. Drive away in a brand new Kia Forte LX or a Kia Soul LX for just $299 a month. Come check out the new state-of-the-art facilities, and while you're here, register to win tickets to see Morgan Wallen at Neyland Stadium in September. That's right, Kia of Johnson City is giving away 2 pairs of tickets to see Morgan, and all you have to do is stop by and register today. Come see us today and shop us online at KiaJC.com.
At the Falls Hearing Center, hearing healthcare is our #1 priority. With almost 30 years of combined experience, our customized treatment plans are based on knowledge and integrity.
And that begins with a hearing evaluation in a sound-treated booth that allows us to get accurate results specific to each ear.
We use multiple testing methods, including speech evaluations, to get the best understanding of your hearing.
An accurate hearing evaluation is the foundation for successful hearing healthcare.
Come see us at the Falls Hearing Center.
And hear for yourself.
In the Falls Plaza Professional Building.
You're watching the Chaparral Buick GMC Halftime Report. Chaparral has trucks, trucks, and more trucks, and that's really no bull.
We're joined now by Jake Hess, head coach of the John Battle Trojans. Coach, your team down 7-0. Your defense coming up with some big stops describe what you've seen out of your defense so far tonight.
They're just rallying to the football. They're tackling a lot better than they did last week. And honestly, you can tell they're just having fun and doing their job.
Well, Coach, on offense, you've got a big receiver there in Elijah Childerson. Sturgill's been able to hook up with him a few times tonight.
Yeah, so a little bit of unfortunate events happened, and now I'm starting to think they're fortunate because we moved the ball really well. Caden Sturgill's getting into a rhythm throwing, and Elijah is a big target. It's hard to miss, but I'm just glad that they're going out and doing their job, having fun, and making plays.
Coach, thank you for your time. Best of luck in the second half.
All right, thank you.
All right, that's Coach Jake Hess of the John Battle Trojans. His team will get the ball when we come back for the second half kickoff here on Toyota's Friday Night Rivals.
Thanks for watching the Chaparral Buick GMC Halftime Report. Chaparral has trucks, trucks, and more trucks, and that's really no bull.
The versatile Toyota RAV4 is ready for anything on or off the road.
This RAV4 is a hybrid EV, so you can take your adventures even further.
Check out all this cargo space.
That's what you call room with a view.
Now you can get a new 24 RAV4 and get low 4.99 APR financing.
Or lease a RAV4 from $339 a month with 2 years no-cost maintenance.
Book your room now. Toyota. Let's go places.
At ETSU Health, compassionate, expert care is at the heart of our mission. Our patients say,
Best doctors ever. They treat you like you're someone, and they explain thoroughly to you.
And the primary care physician was so nice and kind. She took her time and listened to me.
My experience with ETSU Health is always good. Everyone is very friendly and helpful.
I really appreciate what you guys are doing for me. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Receive the patient-centered care you deserve at ETSU Health.
The summer sales event is going on now at the all-new Kia of Johnson City. Drive away in a brand new Kia Forte LX or a Kia Soul LX for just $299 a month. Come check out the new state-of-the-art facilities, and while you're here, register to win tickets to see Morgan Wallen at Neyland Stadium in September. That's right, Kia of Johnson City is giving away 2 pairs of tickets to see Morgan, and all you have to do is stop by and register today. Come see us today and shop us online at KiaJC.com.
Bearcat fans of all ages excited to be here tonight for the home opener. Getting their dance groove on here. 7-0 Virginia High. We get some first second half kickoff. Seven to nothing the score here. Virginia High trying to win their 5th straight game over John Battle. Trojans trying to avoid an 0-2 start to the season. They lost 42-6 last week to Abingdon, but a much different team tonight, only giving up 7 points in the first half.
Yeah, if they can get these chains moving here, pick up some first downs and get into the end zone, we'll give them a big shot in the arm here starting in the second half. Just down 7-0 after last week's game. We might see another short kick here out of Virginia High.
Yeah, Owen Dean only one kickoff in that first half after they scored, and it was a pooch kick that, frankly, John Battle was lucky to recover. So you think they'll be more prepared for that this time.
Yeah, we're looking for another guy for the kickoff team. I think Virginia High's huddled out there with 10. Now here comes the 11th guy in there.
And in the first half, sometime in the second quarter, the play clocks were malfunctioning, so they've turned them off, both end zones. So they are not back on, so it appears the officials will keep the play clock on the field in the second half as well.
Yeah, as a quarterback, you want to see that play clock. You got your offense up there at the line of scrimmage. You know how much time's on it, hurry or not. Then, of course, with the official back there holding up his hand, that's a big help, but it's still not like seeing a play clock.
I'll put you on the spot. Remember, when did you get a play clock at Hayside?
Oh, we had trouble with our play clocks. Oh, my goodness. We got new play clocks, working, not working, working, not working. Yeah, I like working play clocks.
Owen Dean going to get us underway here to start the second half. This time he gives it a nice boot down to the 11-yard line. John Battle's trying to set up a nice return. But a bunch of Bearcats will bring him down at the 30-yard line. That was Brody Ratliff on the return.
Good return out to the 30. Good field position starting off here in the third quarter. We'll see if Sturgill can get this offense rolling.
So other than on those short fourth down plays, John Battle primarily running everything out of the shotgun tonight, except when, again, those fourth and short plays when they gave it to their ace, Sergio Acevedo, the closer. See what kind of adjustments both teams make here to start the second half.
Two receivers to the short side of the field for Battle starting off here. And the H-back also on the short side. Now we're shifted.
It's going to be a handoff on first down. Grayson Hayes' ball comes out, and it looks like Virginia High says we came up with that one, and they did. Oh, a disaster for John Battle. Aaron Joyce, 54, comes up with the football for Virginia High.
Got a player down on the field for Battle.
Take another look here. There was a hit there. I think it might have been Elijah Burks that knocked that ball out. And we do have a John Battle player down. It appears to be Grayson Hayes, number 2. We'll take a look here at the end of this play. As that ball pops out there after that hit from Elijah Burks. All right, we'll take a timeout here while they look at Hayes.
It's been said you shouldn't mess with a good thing. But when you get behind the wheel of the 2024 Toyota Tacoma, you'll know why we did. We took the best-selling truck in its class the past 19 years and made it better with trail-dominating power, legendary capability, and high-end performance. This Tacoma is built for fun, inside and out. Now it's your turn. Get 5.99 APR financing on a new 24 Tacoma or lease one now for $319 a month. Toyota, let's go places.
At ETSU Health, compassionate, expert care is at the heart of our mission. Our patients say,
Best doctors ever. They treat you like you're someone, and they explain thoroughly to you.
And the primary care physician was so nice and kind. She took her time and listened to me.
My experience with ETSU Health is always good. Everyone is very friendly and helpful.
I really appreciate what you guys are doing for me. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Receive the patient-centered care you deserve at ETSU Health.
Brayson Hayes up. Great to see that being walked off to the John Battle sidelines. Hayes is a senior. Took a hard hit there. Lost the ball.
This is really the first big break of the ball game. It's going Virginia High's way here. They got the ball inside the 35, I believe it is.
After the turnover here, Virginia High in prime field position. Dion Graham is going to hand it off to Elijah Burks. Burks across the 25. Makes a nice cut across the 20 to 15. Elijah Burks looking for the end zone. He's going to be brought down inside the 5. That'd be a 32-yard run. What a play by Elijah Burks.
Yeah, you can see him just coming off tackle on the left-hand side. He bounced it outside, was able to get up the sideline, made a few moves, cut back to the middle of the field, tackled him inside the 5.
Now we got a Virginia High player down back near the 22-yard line on their sidelines. It's a tough start here to the third quarter. While we have a minute, we'll take a look at our Ford Scholar Athlete segment.
Mountain Area Ford dealers are proud to recognize our News 5 Sports Scholar Athletes of the Week, celebrating excellence in academics and athletics.
Each week, News 5 and your Mountain Area Ford dealers are honoring student athletes from each school playing on Friday Night Rivals for their accomplishments both on and off the field. First up is Porter Gobble from John Battle. Porter was the 2024 District and Region Player of the Year for baseball and was also first-team All-District for basketball. In the classroom, Gobble boasts a 4.0 GPA and is a member of the Outdoor Recreation Club and the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. In his free time, Gobble volunteers with youth athletics, and he plans to go to college to play baseball. And from Virginia High, we have Wilson Hartley. Wilson was a member of the Bearcats 2022-2023 state champion swim team. In the classroom, Hartley has a 4.5 GPA and is involved in the band, Scholastic Bowl, Interact Club, and Beta Club. Hartley is also a student representative for the school board.
All Scholar athletes have the opportunity to compete for a $5,000 scholarship to be awarded at the end of the season.
Tristan Denny was the injured Bearcat taken off the field. Their first and goal for Virginia High. Elijah Burks goes off right side in for the touchdown. It's 13-0 Virginia High. Toyota touchdown for 24, Elijah Burks.
Yeah, really good blocking over there by the right tackle that time. Lester, he was able to seal his man on the inside, and Burks hit up in there and then broke it to the outside. You can see right there. Lester with a good block.
So Virginia High converts the John Battle turnover into 6, makes it 13-0. Owen Dean will attempt the extra point. Dean's kick is up, and it is good. 14-0. That scoring drive, 2 plays, 34 yards, all by Elijah Burks. Just 27 seconds off the clock. It's 14-0 Virginia High on Toyota's Friday Night Rivals on Fox 39 WEMT.
Looking for a truck? Chaparral's got you covered. Trucks, and more trucks. Chaparral is your East Tennessee truck authority, right in the heart of the Motor Mile. Family owned and operated for over 3 decades, and that's really no bull.
People often wonder where our Frenchy fries get their prized seasoning. Well, it all began in our local secret salt mines.
We struck the motherlode!
Discover the great taste of Pal's Frenchy fries. Pal's, great food in a flash.
At Tri-City Fence, our mission is to provide quality products and superior craftsmanship. For 30 years, we've been installing fencing at homes and businesses to provide the safety and security your family and pets need.
Call us today for a free estimate.
Coming up in the fourth quarter, we'll have our Toyota drive of the game. That'll be coming up in the fourth quarter. The Bearcats put together a couple of drives here recently to take a 14-0 lead. Now John Battle, after that turnover, coach, down 14-0. They need to get something going on offense.
Yeah, they need a little momentum. Shift back to their side right here. We'll see what kind of kickoff Virginia High is going to give them. Kick it deep. They ran it back out to the 30 last time. Can they do it this time?
Dean again kicking it away. Fielded at the 10. Good job by Virginia High's coverage unit there. Jacob France on the return.
Yeah, was able to get it back out to the 25. Like you said, really good coverage on the kicking team going down to hold them to the 25-yard line. We'll see if Sturgill can get things going here. He's got a play from Coach Hess. Second time they have the ball this half.
John Battle turned it over on the first play of the third quarter.
That trips to the wide side of the field.
Sturgill. He's got some room on the far side. A little high step. He gets close to a first down. Nice run by Caden Sturgill.
Yeah, you can see it again. Outside linebacker was chasing him that time. Edwards couldn't get up with him. He's able to turn the corner, pick up a first down there. Good scramble by Sturgill. Looking for his receiver. Good coverage in the secondary.
So a little high step right there at the end. Caden Laws hits him out to keep him from any more yards. They do give him a first down, so 1st and 10 for John Battle out at the 35. It's going to be a handoff to France, and he gets 1 yard.
Yeah, it's hit right at the line of scrimmage. Coming up there from his linebacker position that time. I believe that was Denny, number 9. Filled the gap right there.
Denny was the player that was injured on the previous drive there on offense, so good to see him back on the field. Virginia High's defense pitching a shutout so far tonight. They gave up 28 points last week to Patrick Henry. John Battle, just 6 points so far in 6 quarters of the season. Sturgill under pressure, running backwards, and he's going to get dropped for a loss. Great pursuit by the Bearcats.
Yeah, you can see what happened to begin with to mess up the play was Burks from his linebacker position. He shot the gap over here on the left-hand side. Forced Sturgill out of the pocket. He's running for his life around the right end. Bush came from his defensive end position to make the tackle, knock him out of bounds.
This Virginia High defense flying around the ball tonight.
Yeah, those guys are aggressive up front right now, and the linebackers are making big plays. Big play here for Sturgill. 3rd down. It trips to the wide side of the field.
3rd and 14 for John Battle, not where they want to be. Bearcats rushing 3. Sturgill high, almost maybe intercepted. It goes through the hands of Van Hoy. 4th and 14.
Yeah, Van Hoy cut to the inside there, found an open spot, and the ball just sailed through his hands there. Lucky it wasn't intercepted where it bounces up in the air here. Boom. See the safety back there playing deep. Don't let anyone get behind him.
Virginia High forces another punt. Keyshawn Smith back inside his own 40. Waiting this punt from Graham Wiles.
Looks like a little confusion on the punt team here. Looks like they're in a spread punt. don't have enough guys on the field.
Here comes a player running on. Your coach asks you want to call a timeout or just take a 5-yard penalty here.
I think they're going to get it off now. The hands up of the official.
Virginia High's coming after it. Nice punt. Smith is going to field it. No, he's going to let it go, and that's going to cost him about. You better get away from that ball there. Keyshawn Smith getting pretty close. We're going to keep it here after that change of possession. That bounce cost them about 15 yards of field position.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Patterson would like for him to call a fair catch there. He just let it go. Maybe got a little too close to it before the official blew the ball dead. It's Virginia High is going to be taken over inside their 20 this time, I believe.
And if you're Coach Patterson, you got to be thinking right now, if we could score again, we might put this game out of reach.
Yeah, right now their defense is controlling John Battle. John Battle's not able to move the ball here in 2 possessions in the second half. Virginia High was able to score quick there a while ago with Burks running the football.
Bearcats ran 2 plays on their last drive, both were runs to Burks.
Must have some movement on the offense this time.
Ball start, number 3 on the offense. 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
Called down on the wideout Smith that time. Evidently wasn't watching the football. One of those things that you hate to see happen to you, a 5-yard penalty before the ball's even snapped.
9:03 remaining in the third quarter. 14-0 Virginia High. 7-0 at halftime.
I believe we might be seeing a play-action pass right here. Burke's going to run the ball. We're backed up.
Burks is going to get the handoff. Breaks a couple tackles out across the 20. Still on his feet. A rugby pile. Breaks out around the 23-yard line.
Yeah, it's just looks like he's getting up right now, unpiling there.
There's a lot of bodies on pile there.
Yeah, tough running by Burks off the left-hand side that time. Got a little push there. Was able to get through the line of scrimmage, and then everybody just joined in there pushing and finally got him on the ground.
Saw some good sportsmanship there. A couple of the battle players tapping Burks, saying hard run. I think big Jaden Garrett for John Battle was one of the guys tapping his helmet. Burks is going to come out after that run. Second and 5. Graham's going to hand it off for a first down. For the first time, we're going to get a run by Jeray Bryant.
Yeah, Bryant was running hard over there off that right-hand side. Once again, Lester with the block, and King was able to cut up field there. Virginia High might have found something over on that right-hand side tonight.
Bryant, a sophomore, his first carry of the game. One of his teammates helped him out there. His shoulder pad exposed there on the jersey. Got snagged up under the left shoulder pad. He's trying to pull it down. Then he had to, I got to get to the huddle here. They're going to fake it to Bryant, throw it out wide to Keyshawn Smith in those neon shoes. And look at Keyshawn Smith cut back across the field. What an electric play by Keyshawn Smith. Gets brought down by Elijah Childress, and wow, that was a heck of a play.
Big play by Smith. He might have fell on the football over there when he was tackled. Slow to get up.
Yeah, Smith still down there on the John Battle sideline.
It was a great play. A little short pass out there, and he was able to turn it up the sideline, cut back across the field.
This one worth another look here. Watch Keyshawn Smith tightrope the sideline here, somehow stay in bounds, and then boom, on a dime, cut across field, and Childress, 14, is going to run him down, and we'll see here on the end of this play.
Yeah, Rowe made an excellent block there on the outside, the wide receiver that time in the corner, and he cut up and across the field.
We'll take another look here, just how close he was to stepping out of bounds. Boy, Isaiah Likely would have liked to have that that shoe size last night for the Ravens. That was how close it was and how close it was for Keyshawn Smith to stay in bounds. Good to see him running off the sidelines there with Coach Patterson. Imagine he'll be back in a couple plays.
Yeah, I think he just got the breath knocked out of him when he got tackled and fell on the football there. Virginia High is back up with the same formation. They got twins to both sides of the field.
The Bearcats offense capable of explosive plays, and we have seen it here. Burks is back in. Little pop pass handoff there to Caden Laws.
Yeah, that was sort of like a jet sweep to the short side of the field. Was able to turn it up there. He never did get to the outside. Good positive yardage again off of that right-hand side.
Approaching 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Let's see. Yeah, that's a little, I guess that was more of a handoff. I wasn't sure if that was a pop pass or not, but I think that was a handoff. Goes down his rushing yards, not some cheap passing yards for the quarterback. Burke's going to get the carry. He's brought down, and a penalty flag gets thrown in there. And then another one gets thrown in.
Uh-oh. As Van Hoy come up there, came off the block really fast and was able to make the tackle. We'll see what the officials will figure out here with the flags. Coach Hess is on the field. He's upset over there on the right sideline.
I think it's two separate fouls. Let's hope they don't move the chains this time.
Yeah, let's leave the chains there.
A lot to unpack after this play. Multiple penalties. Randy Sturgill appears just about ready to fill us all in. Almost.
Holding on the offense, number 70. 10-yard penalty. Replay the down. After the play, we have a dead ball penalty. Personal foul on number 14 of the Orange. 15 yards.
Whoa. 25 yards and penalties right there.
Yes. 25 yards. The Bearcats will be backed up after two penalties. The last time there was a holding and personal foul was on one on each side. This time both go against Virginia High. And Jeremy Quinto looking around like, what did I do?
Coach Patterson's wanting to find out here what happened here. What's the personal foul about?
The ball now all the way back to the 48-yard line of John Battle. And Virginia High has to get down to the 20, so 2nd and 28.
The only good part about this Virginia High, they still have the football and it's 2nd down. That's
they got a couple players though, 24 and 3 specifically, who can get 28 yards in one play.
Yeah, you can see they got trips to this side of the field, and it's man coverages. Safety's covered number 3. He goes in motion.
It's going to be Burks. That John Battle defense holds him to about 3 or 4 yards.
Number 24 in on the play again, Van Hoy. Another great tackle right there. You'll see him come up right there, wrap him around the legs.
The ball now at the 44, so 3rd and 24 for the Bearcats. 6:15 and counting in the third quarter.
King is coming off the field here, maybe pretty shouldered a little bit by the way he's holding his arm there.
Let's see what the Bearcats dial up here. 3rd and 24 from the John Battle 44.
Will not look for Smith this time. He's coming to the flats. He's got the guy beat. Looks like a wheel route up the sideline.
Graham
lays
throwing
it
it
up
deep. Man open. And it's going to be a touchdown for Jacob Rowe. 44-yard touchdown.
Rowe with able to get behind the defender there. Defender jumps for the ball, mistimes it. Rowe watches it in all the way, gets into the end zone. Great play for Virginia High.
3rd and 24, no problem for the Bearcats. Dion Graham to Jacob Rowe for 44 yards, making it 20-0.
Getting another blocker in the game here on this extra point. John Battle's come close to not blocking an extra point. Let's see what happens here.
Owen Dean, 3 for 3, 21-0. You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals on Fox 39.
Catch the biggest plays and final scores on Friday Night Huddle with the News 5 Sports Team every Friday night during News 5 at 11. Sponsored by Ingalls, Champion Chevrolet, and Pals.
Would you see your event on News 5? We'd love to share what's going on in your community.
Just upload about a minute of footage at WCYB.com/chime-in and let us know who gets credit for the footage.
Your Mountain Area Ford dealers are proud to recognize our News 5 Sports Scholar Athletes of the Week.
From Virginia High, we have Wilson Hartley. Wilson was a member of the Bearcats 2022-2023 state champion swim team. In the classroom, Hartley has a 4.5 GPA and is involved in the band, Scholastic Bowl, Interact Club, and Beta Club.
All scholar athletes have the opportunity to compete for a $5,000 scholarship to be awarded at the end of the season.
The Sky 5 drone, powered by Steve Huff Plumbing, Heating, and Air, flying above Gene Malcolm Stadium in Bristol, Virginia, on the first Friday of September. That drive, 6 plays, 81 yards, 3.5 minutes off the clock. Dion Graham has thrown for 161 yards on the night, and that kickoff is going to go out of bounds. It's a good field position for John Battle.
Yeah, I think they'll take the penalty and take the ball. Looks like the offense is coming on the field.
Certainly this is going to be a must-score possession. You got to think for John Battle.
Yeah, when you're down 3 scores, got a little over 5 minutes left on the clock in the third quarter, you got to get things rolling. Sort of what we talked about at the beginning of the game, the explosive offense of the Bearcats. John Battle needs to keep the ball, get some first downs, get in the end zone to keep their offense off the field. Looks like they're going to spot it on the 35-yard line.
John Battle's offense had a couple of good drives in the first half. Haven't been able to get much going here in the second half.
3 receivers to the wide side of the field.
That's going to be a long pitch, and that's going to be for a loss.
Oh, Edwards did a super job on that play right there. He started sneaking to the outside. You could see him coming up to the line of scrimmage. He's sitting there really waiting on the pitch man. So you can see him coming up right here. Pitch man gets the ball. Wasn't even able to take a step. Big loss on the play that time.
Joel Edwards having a very good night on the defensive side of the ball for Virginia High. John Battle going backwards. That was a loss of 6 on first down.
Yeah, not a good offensive play to start with. Looks like we're going to 2 wide receivers to the wide side of the field. We've got an H-back over here on the right side.
Virginia High, no defenders have their hand on the ground. And as orange jerseys swarming now around the football as France, a minimal gain.
Yeah, I think you see right there, Virginia High is really excited, and John Battle wasn't a lot of enthusiasm to block on that play right there.
3rd and 14. John Battle's offense, again, not getting much of anything going here in the 3rd quarter.
They need to get some blocking up front on this play. If Sturgill's going to throw the ball, they got to give him time to find his receivers.
Elijah Childress, number 14, has been his favorite target. He's in the slot at the top of the screen.
Coming on the outside.
Sturgill is rolling out again under heavy pressure. He's going to keep it and get close to the first down as he tight roped the sidelines. He's going to be very close. Heck of a play there by Caden Sturgill.
Yeah, I think I thought he was going to go out of bounds, and all of a sudden he just turned on the speed up the sideline there. It's going to be close. Stepped out. Well, I think they're going to look at it to see if it's a first down. Looks like a first down from here.
Yeah, it's a first down. What a play on 3rd and 14 for Caden Sturgill, taking it himself. A big first down for the Trojans.
Yeah, he went from almost losing yardage in the backfield. Burks was coming hard from a linebacker position on the outside. He was able to scramble around him and cut it up. Sturgill got some speed there. Showed it on that play. New life for the Trojans. Flip-flopping the formation this time. Coming with their trips to the wide side.
That's going to be a handoff to France, and he's going to lose one.
And we also have a flag on the play down here in the secondary. I think they're going to call a hold against John Battle.
Might have heard Coach Patterson say, back him up.
Hold it. On the offense, number 66. 10-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
If you watch this play, they got him holding about 8 yards down the field. Wasn't even at the line of scrimmage or the point of attack.
That'll move the ball back to the 35. So after that big run there by Sturgill, now it's going to be 1st and 20.
A little tighter on our formation this time. Now we've shifted and changed.
The back judge has his hand up. The play clock down to 5. They snap it here. Sturgill going deep. One-on-one coverage. It's incomplete. Looking for Brody Ratliff.
Looked like Ratliff was able to get behind Smith that time. The ball was thrown a little out of bounds. Trying to come down with it over there on the sideline.
Ratliff definitely had a step on him. Keyshawn Smith, I think, did a good job holding up there, not making contact with Ratliff.
Yeah, smart play by Smith that time. Could easily been pass interference if he'd went on through with his hands.
.251 left in the 3rd quarter. Sturgill under pressure, gets it away, complete, right back to Ratliff.
Had a stun on that time in the middle, and Sturgill had to get through, get rid of it quick. See how fast he throws the pass right here, coming right up the middle.
That was Edwards again, who had the pressure up the middle.
Good catch on the outside. Got some positive yardage that time for Ratliff.
3rd and 14 after a 6-yard gain on 2nd and 20. Last time they had a 3rd and 14, Sturgill ran it for a first down.
See, they got 4 receivers out, 3 to the right and 1 to the left. We'll see some more pressure. Here they come.
Bearcats again. Oh, look at the move to get underneath the pressure by Sturgill. He's trying to just do anything he can. He throws it away, and that might be intentional grounding.
I think they're going to say he's down.
Now they're going to say incomplete pass. All right, so 4th down.
I think it was Edwards finally got a hold of him back there in the backfield. Sturgill was doing a lot of moving around, trying to get away.
The two guys that are near him, it looked like to me, are offensive linemen when he throws the ball right here. I think Battle might have got away with one there. Fourth and 14, under 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
Got the spread punt again. Looks like they're coming over there on that right-hand side. It's been close tonight with a block.
Yes, it is. Coach, you called it. We got a return here inside the 40.
We've seen a lot of big plays tonight out of Laws. He came off the edge that time, was able to get his hands on it.
It went right to Eli Osborne. The block kick might have been off the helmet there of Caden Laws.
Smart play that time by Battle there, making a tackle rather than letting him, could easily run it in for a touchdown.
There's Caden Laws with the block. Burks, first down run across the 35. Ball's on the ground. Also penalty flag. Let's see who comes up with that ball there. I think a John Battle player handed the ball to the official.
I don't believe they called a fumble, but it was, no, he's saying
white ball, yeah.
White ball.
There's a penalty flag, though, so let's see.
Usually we see a beanbag come in there.
Holding. Number 70 on the offense. That penalty's declined. The result of play is a recovered fumble. First down.
John Battle has new life after that block punt. Here they got the ball back one play later.
Marshall Green recovers it for John Battle, and there it is, clearly on the ground, and Green jumps on it for the Trojans.
Big play right there, heads up. Sturgeon's got new life here on offense. Can they get it running? Gotta do something here late in the 3rd quarter. With the play from Coach Hess this time. When that 4 receivers to the left side, somebody's lined up wrong. Somebody's got to get over here on the right-hand side. They got to get on the ball. Not going to have enough people on the ball. Yeah, here he finally got set.
Now we got a flag. John Battle all discombobulated on that play, and they're going to march back 5.
I don't know who they're calling that on. Get a number here.
Prior to the snap, false start. On the offense, number 59. 5-yard penalty, first down.
Yeah, we couldn't see it in there. Lineman on the inside.
It's been a busy night for Randy Sturgill and his crew.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of yellow flags tonight, haven't we?
First and 15 for the Trojans. They change up their formation a bit here. Ratliff going to throw it on first down up to Childress. He takes a couple of hits and drops it. He got a ping pong back and forth between Smith and I think maybe Burks, and he's down. Elijah Childress.
Yeah, as soon as he caught that ball and turned around, he was hit by Smith, and then Burks came in there from his linebacker position. A little sandwich between 2 defenders right here. Bam, bam.
Elijah Childress has had a big night, been the top target of Caden Sturgill. Been a very physical game.
Might have got the breath knocked out of him there.
John Battle student section looking on here. While we have an injured player, we will take a timeout.
Looking for a truck? Chaparral's got you covered. Trucks, trucks, and more trucks. Chaparral is your East Tennessee truck authority, right in the heart of the Motor Mile. Family owned and operated for over 3 decades, and that's really no bull.
At Citizens Bank, we believe in the communities we serve. With locations throughout the Tri-Cities and Knoxville, Citizens Bank is the trusted partner to work alongside your business and family in accomplishing financial goals. As a family-owned bank founded and headquartered in Northeast Tennessee, a big part of our success is your success. So stop by a branch or visit citizensbank24.com today and get to know the citizens in your community.
Once again, Tri-Cities, we want to thank you for making Johnson City Honda the area's only 16-time Honda President's Award winner. Loving what we do every day, the Johnson City way. Thanks again from the entire team at Johnson City Honda.
Elijah Childress able to get up, and as he heads towards the bench after taking a couple of hits there. Back to action now, 1:35 remaining in the third quarter. 2nd and 15 for John Battle. Without Childress in the game, where does this Battle passing game go to? And the answer on this play is Caden Dean. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Dean was lined up as a wide out. It was just a real quick pass out there. Couldn't put a move on the defender right here. You can see he breaks down. Excellent tackle right there. That was Slagle from his safety position.
3rd and 10 for John Battle as we approach 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. 21-0 Virginia High. This game was 7-0 at halftime. The Bearcats have put on 2 touchdowns here in the third quarter to take a commanding 3-touchdown lead. John Battle still trying to get lined up here. Sturgill, he's got some room to the right. Little stutter move, nice block in front, and he steps out of bounds. He's very close to a first down.
I think he's got it.
And they do have it. That's the second time in this quarter on 3rd and 10 plus. Sturgill has run for a first down.
Yeah, he was looking for a receiver over there on that left-hand side. A little pressure coming there in the middle. Was able to get around the outside here.
He had a nice block there by his lineman, J.J. Hampton, with a block to really spring him there.
Looked like Hampton was pulling out there to block the end originally. He went on downfield. Turned out for a first down for the Trojans.
22 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Got to have a receiver over here on this right-hand side. Coming over this way. Van Hoy.
We're going to get a timeout by John Battle. Coach Hess taking a timeout with some alignment issues. And while we have some time here with a timeout, we'll talk things over. Your Virginia High up 21-0. Defense has played really well. What's kind of the message now in this timeout?
Well, I think he's going to tell you, we got to put pressure on the quarterback, contain the quarterback. He's saying, you know, we busted play, our ends are not outside, we're not containing the quarterback. That's what he's telling his defense right now. We're playing good, you know, no problem there. We're hitting people. We got 5 people in coverage in the secondary. They're bringing 6. Linebackers are coming, so that's what he's telling them. but definitely wants to not let the quarterback get around the end.
On the offensive side, really in this quarter, it's been the legs of Sturgill has been what has been successful for John Battle, but you think they got to hit some explosive plays in the passing game here.
Yeah, what's happening right there is the pressure from Virginia High. He has to scramble. He has to get outside the pocket, breaks down, and so he's just running, getting all the yardage he can, and turning into 2 first downs here.
Knowing what Virginia High is doing, is there a certain play or something you think would work against when they're bringing that pressure so quickly?
I'm thinking screen. If they've got a screen in the middle in their package, I think it'd be great. That H-back could sneak right in there, and I think could be a big play right now.
So John Battle takes their first time out here of the second half. They have 2 remaining. 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line. We're in the final seconds of the third quarter. Again, under pressure is Sturgill. He's got a man open. That ball hung up in the air a long time. It's intercepted by Keyshawn Smith. Now, if he gets through here, he may run. No, nice tackle by Van Hoy. And that could have saved a really long return.
Yeah, Van Hoy was able to wrap him up around the legs there to bring Smith down. Had a lot of green grass over here on the left-hand side. Great play. He was beat. Ball stays up in the air too long.
Right into the hands of Keyshawn Smith.
Yeah, Ratliff sort of misplayed that. It went over his head there. Of course, Sturgill was getting rid of the football. Like you said, he had him beat deep. Smith made up the ground with his speed.
So Virginia High's offense takes over inside their own 15-yard line. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Let's see if we get an Elijah Burks run here. Burks on first down does get it. He cuts it outside. Burks across the 25, across the 35. Elijah Burks still on his feet inside the 40. And that's a heck of a run to end the third quarter. We'll take a timeout as they switch sides of the field. After 3, it's Virginia High 21, John Battle 0.
The summer sales event is going on now at the all-new Kia of Johnson City. Drive away in a brand new Kia Forte LX or a Kia Soul LX for just $299 a month. Come check out the new state-of-the-art facilities, and while you're here, register to win tickets to see Morgan Wallen at Neyland Stadium in September. That's right, Kia of Johnson City is giving away 2 pairs of tickets to see Morgan, and all you have to do is stop by and register today. Come see us today and shop us online at KiaJC.com.
Room with a view. That's what you get with the powerful new Toyota Tundra.
The electrified iForce Max powertrain can deliver up to 437 horsepower.
And this was easy. Tundra can tow up to 12,000 pounds.
And it's got the best resale value in its class.
Now you can make room for a new 24 Tundra and get 3.99 APR financing for 72 months, $2,000 customer cash, or a low $449 a month lease.
Nobody knows trucks like Toyota. Let's go places.
Looking for a truck? Chaparral's got you covered. Trucks, trucks, and more trucks. Chaparral is your East Tennessee truck authority, right in the heart of the Motor Mile. Family owned and operated for over 3 decades, and that's really no bull.
The September pairing of Tuscan Herb Infused Olive Oil and Peach White Balsamic is 15% off. Stock up on this versatile pairing. Shop all our tasty, healthy products at oliveoildivine.com or come see us for a tasting at Olive Oil Divine, Roan Street, Johnson City.
You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by ETSU Health.
As we start the fourth quarter, Elijah Burks getting a well-deserved break after that long run. He has 14 carries in the game for 145 yards. That's over 10 yards a carry. Elijah Burks getting it done tonight on the ground for the Bearcats. He's on the sidelines for this first play of the fourth quarter. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Some running room for Jeray Bryant. He has a first down, his second carry. He's shown some nice burst on his minimal work he's had so far tonight.
Yeah, you can see him. He hits it in the middle right here. Great blocking by Watts, the center, and Reynolds, the left guard. Right up through the hole there. Big number 71, King, pulled around there to seal from the outside. Got another first down for the Bearcats here. They're on the move.
Jeray Bryant certainly some fresh legs. Just 2 carries so far tonight. And Graham's going to keep it, but he's not going anywhere. Nice gap control by the Trojans. J.J. Hampton on the tackle.
Yeah, the quarterback that time, he was reading, Graham was reading the defensive end. Number 14 came hard, went with a fake, and then he tried to get around the end there, but it was a no-go right there for Hampton. He had him. Big tackle by the defensive end on your quarterback.
John Battle has to keep Virginia High off the scoreboard here, somehow force a turnover, something to get the ball back. They need points in a hurry.
Single coverage on the outside.
Burks back in the game in the backfield. They're going to give it to the big man. 24 cuts it outside. Elijah Burks inside the 20, down inside the 15. And this feels like Elijah Burks time as he's now inside the Toyota red zone.
Yeah, you can see Burks, he was going to hit it up off the right side that time in there to guard. Then he cuts it to the outside and then turns upfield. Good positive yardage there.
That's a big guy, 6'1", 235, Elijah Burks. Not someone you want to be tackling in the fourth quarter.
You better hit him low because he definitely has a head of steam going forward. Hard-nosed runner there, Burks, number 24.
Let's see if they keep feeding big 24. And they do. Burks inside the 10, inside the 5. Touchdown, Elijah Burks.
In the end zone, we got a player down, and I think we might have a holding call over here on this right-hand side. We'll see.
Good a John Battle player down, and there's a penalty marker. He's up now. I couldn't see the marker. It was right beside his head.
Yeah, the
holding on the offense, number 52. 10-yard penalty.
That was
Repeat, third down.
Coming around there.
That's A.J. Spadis, the freshman, 31, who slow to get up.
I don't believe he's seen the block coming, but they said he was held. Burks cut up inside, got into the end zone. Now they're backed up to the 21-yard line.
Burks out of the game after that run, so Bryant back in.
No safety in the middle of the field. Does coach want to throw a post pattern here? I think they're going to get the defense jumping off sides.
Prior to the snap, all sides on the defense, number 50. 5-yard penalty, still third down.
Trying to get a jump on that play, wanting to get in the backfield.
He's staying in the backfield for Virginia High. Give it to Bryant. Jeray Bryant into the end zone. He's on the board, running up the hill for the touchdown. Jeray Bryant.
Same play they ran before. No holding on that play. Same hold. King pulled that time. See, Ray, what a hold.
Carter McReynolds also pulling and opening up a big hole. 52 for Virginia High. Give that line a little bit of love. 27-0 Virginia High. Nice to see the two running backs showing some excitement for each other.
Oh yeah, when you're up on the scoreboard like that, it's an exciting time for you on the sideline.
Owen Dean, a perfect 3 for 3 so far in extra points. The kick is up. It is good. 28-0 Virginia High. You're watching Friday Night Rivals.
Looking for a truck? Chaparral's got you covered. Trucks, trucks, and more trucks. Chaparral is your East Tennessee truck authority, right in the heart of the Motor Mile. Family owned and operated for over 3 decades, and that's really no bull.
People often wonder where our Frenchy fries get their prized seasoning. Well, it all began in our local secret salt mines.
Eureka! We struck the motherlode!
Discover the great taste of Pal's Frenchy fries. Pal's, great food in a flash.
You'll find the new Lexus or pre-owned vehicle that's a perfect fit for you here at Lexus of Kingsport.
Plus, we have an incredible pre-owned inventory with a wide variety of makes and models,
including our largest selection of beautiful new GX460s.
Find your new Lexus at lexusofkingsport.com.
Welcome back to Virginia High. The Bearcats players right now on the smile cam. There's Deion Graham, quarterback. His teammates smiling. They're up 28-0. They have reason to be smiling right now. 9 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Virginia High on their way to a 2-0 start to the season. Little line drive kick. Trojans going to bring that across the 25, out across the 30.
Really good move there. Able to get by Poole that time. Poole's carrying the ball, up the field. Great move, got by Edwards. As Ratliff carrying the ball, excuse me on that. Ratliff with no return. Made Edwards miss back there about the 25-yard line.
These two teams next week, both will be on the road. Virginia High is heading up Interstate 81 to Radford to face off with the former coach of the Bearcats, Michael Christ, who won a state championship last year with Radford. They will be hosting Virginia High next week, and John Battle, they will be going to Holston for a battle of Washington County, Virginia. I mean, hand off to France, and that defense once again for Virginia High. This time on the tackle, it's big 66 Jeremiah Daggs.
Yeah, Daggs was able to run him down behind on the snap that time. The quarterback dropped the ball and had to pick it up to hand it off. Daggs had plenty of time to catch up with him. Pulled that right guard. It was going to be a sweep around the right side there. Couldn't get out of the backfield.
How about Virginia High's next 3 games? At Radford, defending state champs. At Ridgeview. And then they host Graham. Their next 3 games after tonight.
Wow. That is a tough schedule.
Sturgill, quick throw. Elijah Childress back in the game. Good to see that. Trying to cut against the grain. And he actually might have lost a yard.
Yeah, that was tough yardage right there. It was closed down on the outside, and he was cutting back across, and there was nothing there. I think Bryant came up and made the tackle there from his linebacker spot. Playing linebacker on the left side there.
Well, I talked to Coach Patterson earlier in the week. You know, he said the goal is to build a program where you can compete with the Grahams, the Unions, the Ridgeviews. He said you're not going to beat them every time, but you want to be able to be competitive. And that's kind of what they want. They're aiming for.
I think with Coach Patterson, he's been here for a few years at Virginia High. That's going to happen. Get these guys in the weight room, working in the off-season.
We've got a timeout by John Battle, and we'll take a timeout while the Trojans talk it over.
Your Mountain Area Ford dealers are proud to recognize our News 5 Sports Scholar Athletes of the Week.
Porter Gobble from John Battle. Porter was the 2024 District and Region Player of the Year for baseball and was also first team All-District for basketball. In the classroom, Gobble boasts a 4.0 GPA and is a member of the Outdoor Recreation Club and the Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
All Scholar athletes have the opportunity to compete for a $5,000 scholarship to be awarded at the end of the season. The Rycove Eagles versus the Honaker Tigers are Toyota's Friday night rivals, September 13th on News 5 WCYB. Join Casey Getz and the News 5 sports team as they bring you live game coverage of some of the biggest and oldest football rivalries in the region. Pre-game coverage begins at 7 p.m. Toyota's Friday night rivals, presented by ETSU Health.
Welcome back to Gene Malcolm Stadium. The home sidelines pretty happy with how this game is going tonight. 3rd and 13 out of this timeout for John Battle. Ratliff going to throw it, and the receiver had to go down to his knee to catch that, Caden Dean.
Yeah, Dean, there's no way that he could get that standing up. I think both knees actually touched the turf that time. I believe they actually called it an incomplete pass.
So it'll be 4th and long.
The last punt was blocked. We'll see if they come off the edge again.
Help me out. Help me out.
Walls is sneaking up there from the outside.
Caden Laws, number 2, blocked it the last time, and he's coming after it again. This one gets away out of bounds.
Yeah, that's that rugby kick. He's running to the right, away from the last man on the line, on the right-hand side of the defense, and blocked it last time, and close that time, was able to get it away.
We've got some final scores coming in from Southwest Virginia. Been able to track down Eastside with a win over Hurley, 46-12. Eastside 2-0. Honaker, who we're going to see next week, they beat Castlewood 49-7. So good bounce back for Honaker after losing to Lebanon. Meanwhile, Lebanon beat Patrick Henry tonight 42-20.
Wow.
So Lebanon 2-0 wins over Honaker and Patrick Henry. And Patrick Henry 0-2.
Yeah, a little surprise there with the scoring. I know Lebanon's going to be pretty good this year with that quarterback. We talked about him earlier. He can throw the football.
Of course, Virginia High will play Lebanon last game of the season. We did that game a year ago at Lebanon. This year they will play that game right here. That's going to be in November before those two face off with each other. Bearcats up 28-0, 7:14 left. Bryant, who just scored a touchdown, looking for another one. He gets 9 yards on 1st down.
Running hard off that left-hand side.
You think the night might be over for Mr. Burks?
I think it might be. I think it might be. I believe I'd let him rest.
Another final score we have, Union beat Richlands 53-0. Wow. I believe Union has outscored their 2 opponents this year, Lehigh and Richlands, 100-0 so far in the season. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say they might want to save some of those points for next week. I mean, that is an unbelievable matchup next week.
Coach referencing Union, they're going to be traveling to Johnson City to take on Science Hill next Friday night. Bryant with a handoff, 1st down, across the 40, down inside, close to the 35-yard line.
If you think about that, Union playing at Science Hill, you have a 6A team in Tennessee, one one of the largest schools.
They're one of the 5 biggest high schools in the state of Tennessee.
And 2A Union making that trip down there.
Science Hill tonight, they went on the road, beat Jefferson County 20-14. Remember Science Hill last week, their game was canceled at home against Anderson County. The weather ruined that one, but the Toppers, big road win at the team who won the region last year in Region 1 6A. So both of those teams will be 2-0 when they score off next week in Johnson City. Virginia High, a couple of back-to-back first downs by Jeray Bryant. Bearcats taking their time here, milking the clock.
Just straight ahead blocking. Getting a push up front, getting positive yardage. Another big run there. Bryant made a good move there to get by Van Hoy that time. Right near the line of scrimmage. Fell forward.
Some other Tennessee scores that have gone final. David Crockett wins the Musket Bowl. That's one of the best rivalries in the region. They beat Daniel Boone 35-7. Tennessee High, they lose at Morristown West 20-14. On the Tennessee side, this is the first night of region play. Those games take a little more importance. Overall, Virginia High, they are less than 5 minutes away from going to 2-0 on the season. They scored 35 points last week. They got 28 so far tonight. Bryant, Jeray makes a couple of cuts, still on his feet. Jeray Bryant inside the 20, down to the 11. This sophomore showing promising for the future here at Virginia High.
Yeah, he has great peripheral vision. Able to move, plate that left foot, cut right, plate the right foot, cut left. Look at this. Right here, watch another good move coming up. Boom. Getting upfield, first down, just outside the 10-yard line. Yeah, I think he's excited to carry the ball tonight behind that line. That line's getting a push up front tonight.
As a sophomore, Bryant, that's quite a heck of a 1-2 punch with him and Burks. Burks a little more power. Bryant with the speed aspect. First and 10 at the 11 for Virginia High. They're going to keep feeding 28. Bryant inside the 10.
Yeah, a little tougher up front that time for John Battle. He was going to run it on the left side, had to cut back to the right there. Able to find just a little positive yardage there. Inside the 10.
See Coach Mike Locke right next to Coach Patterson, former head coach at Sullivan Eastman and assistant now for several years here at Virginia High.
Yeah, he's been in it a long time.
Bryant has 8 carries in the game for 83 yards. He and Burks combined well over 200 yards on the night. Bryant inside the 5, down to the 4.
Good tackle there that time by Jones, or he might have got in the end zone that time. See right here, number 13 wraps him up around the legs, brings him down. Now it says Jones is a freshman. That's a great tackle for a freshman in the middle of the pile there. Wow. 5'11", 152 pounds.
We've called a lot of freshman names tonight for John Battle.
Yeah, great play there. He's playing safety. Coming up there to make that tackle. Near the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 2. Virginia High can get a first down. Bryant, and he's in for his second touchdown of the night. Jeray Bryant makes it 34-0. All Virginia High here in the second half.
Yeah, there's a little hole open up over on the left side, and he got up to it fast and into the end zone for 6 more points.
These runners here with the cat signs, they're getting a workout here in the second half. The 4th time they've had to run up and down the field.
They're having fun tonight.
34-0. Heck of a 4th quarter there by Bryant. And we're missing somebody here.
Maybe the holder. Definitely have to. Well, we could see a drop kick. We'll take a 5-yard penalty. It doesn't matter.
Coach Patterson's going to call a timeout here as his holder is MIA. Time now for our Toyota drive of the game. We're going to go back to the first half for this one. Big play here. The long pass to Logan Slagle really kind of was the icebreaker to break things up in this game. A lot of slogging between the 20s, and then Burks takes it inside the 15. Keyshawn Smith then goes the distance for the touchdown. That made it 7-0, and it turns out that was the only points needed for Virginia High, as that extra point was up and good by Owen Dean. That makes it 35-0. We'll take a timeout here on Friday Night Rivals.
Tonight's School Spotlight is brought to you by your local Toyota dealer.
I'm the technology education teacher here at Virginia Middle School, and I try to teach students that technology is not just computers and cell phones. We learn about electrical engineering, we learn about mechanical engineering, and just different forms of technology. We create lamps that we build out of trash. So basically, I provide them with a lamp kit and tell them to create a table lamp, and they have to use all recycled materials. And I make it a competition, and I have gave them awards for it or prizes for it. And it's one of the best things here, because after the students get finished building the lamps, I put it out for the public to be able to vote for on it. I mean, at the middle school, they need to start planning out their careers. So to me, it's like they still have, their minds are still sponges, and they're still able to think about what they want to do. And so I think at middle school, we get them at a good age because they're not set and determined. You're trying to expose them and get their feet wet in many different types of fields.
.229 left here in this one. Virginia High up 35-0. It was scoreless after the first quarter, 7-0 at halftime, 21-0 after the third quarter. Dre Bryant had all 55 rushing yards on that scoring drive for Virginia High. He has 90 yards, 2 touchdowns on 10 carries. John Battle trying to set up a return here. Michael Indris on the return, and we will have a run-in. Now we got a couple of flags thrown in here. A bit of a scuffle out near the 35-40 yard line. Certainly at this point in the game, we don't want to see anything happen here. Been a lot of laundry on the field tonight in this rivalry game.
Yeah, let's see what they've sorted out here. I'm sure it's personal fouls.
I count 4 flags on the field. Yeah, but pretty much everybody in the crew threw one.
Wow, they got 2 personal fouls on the play. 30 yards.
After play, personal foul.
Oh no, 3
on the kicking team. Number 7. After play, personal foul. The kicking team, number 9. After play, personal foul on the kicking team, number 11. 45 yards in penalties. First down.
I have never seen that ever.
Hey, that's a first for me.
How long you been in football?
Oh, I don't know. Do I have to say, like, say 33 years? 40 years?
Unbelievable. I have never seen 3 personal fouls, 3 different penalties all on the same team. 45 yards. They called that on 7, 9, and 11. Chance Wellington, Tristan Denny, Bryson Poole, and the chain gang is going to have to slog down the field all the way. John Battle is starting this drive now. I believe they're at the Virginia High 15-yard line. Now they're going to back it up now, I think, to the 25. I have never, ever seen that before. Just when you think you've seen it all.
Well, that's actually not 45 yards from where we threw the flag out there. It's just 35 yards from the 40. And the flags are around the 45.
Coach Patterson's going to call a timeout. He's saying he wants more of an explanation, like 3 personal fouls all at once.
Really, Mr. Sturgill's what he's saying? I can't believe that.
And you know the shutout's important to Virginia High. They want to preserve that goose egg here, so we got a lot still to sort out in this fight. We will have a running clock whenever we do eventually get underway here after this timeout by Virginia High. And we'll be right back.
The Rycove Eagles versus the Honaker Tigers are Toyota's Friday night rivals, September 13th on News 5 WCYB. Join Casey Getz and the News 5 sports team as they bring you live game coverage of some of the biggest and oldest football rivalries in the region. Pre-game coverage begins at 7 p.m. Toyota's Friday night rivals, presented by ETSU Health.
Welcome back to Virginia High. It's still a timeout, and the officiating crew is still huddling up here. Virginia High called a timeout. Again, we're excited next week going to Honaker for the first time ever for Friday night rivals at Honaker. Great field they have there. They were one of the first in Southwest Virginia, the turf field.
Yeah, I remember that. Going over and playing on that field, that was nice. We actually, Coach Hubbard at the time let us come over and practice when we were in the playoffs there. I think it was in 2013. We had a big snow around Halloween that year.
We got another flag coming in there.
Oh, wow. What that was. It's a tough run over there on the right-hand side. It's right at the line of scrimmage with the flag.
Face mask against the defense.
Face mask, number 1. Half a distance to the goal. First down.
That's 4 15-yard penalties on this possession for Virginia High.
Yeah, that's he's saying what? I don't understand this. How was that?
Inside the Toyota red zone goes John Battle. This final 2:29 has taken a long time. We are under a running clock. John Battle, certainly, you know, they want to punch this in here, get some points on the board. Virginia High, keep them out.
Some pressure over there on the right-hand side is coming. Linebacker pulling around there.
Sturgill going to run it all the way. He's inside the 10, takes a hit at the 5.
It's a really good play fake that time. For Sturgill to get outside over on the right-hand side, has picked up positive yardage. It's going to be close down there.
Coach Hess is telling him to hurry up here. We're under a minute 15 to go.
Coach Hess is wanting to get in that end zone.
John Battle scored just 6 points in their first game of the season against Abingdon. No points tonight. 2nd and 2 from the 5. Under a minute to go now. It's going to be a handoff, and in for the touchdown goes the Trojans. Marshall Green.
Big block over there on that right-hand side that time for John Battle. Cox, the center. Allison, the right guard. Looked like he went between the guard and the center right here. We'll see the replay right here. Pulls around, wrap around the lineman. Nobody there to block. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown.
John Battle on the board with under a minute to go. Extra point is up. And it is good. 35-7 after the touchdown by Marshall Green. So that also will stop the running clock for the final 49.9 seconds in this one.
Yeah, I think they'll probably just snap the ball a couple times there and let it run out.
Actually, next week, I want to say, was also given a note that we are going to show the Greenville-Alcoa game. They're going to play on Thursday night. That'll be at Alcoa. Mark Packer's crew in Knoxville will be broadcasting that game. We will be showing that game on WCYB with a 7 o'clock kickoff from Alcoa High School. So we'll have a doubleheader, back-to-back days next week of high school football. Thursday night will be Greenville at Alcoa with a 7 o'clock kickoff on WCYB. Then Friday night we'll have Rye Cove at Honaker. That'll be a 7:30 kickoff on WCYB.
Two great games next week. I'm looking forward to the Alcoa game. I didn't know that game was going to be on. Alcoa and Greenville, you got one of the best teams, if not the best team in Upper East Tennessee with Greenville. And Alcoa is always one of the top teams in the state. I don't know how many state championships they've won, but it's a ton.
Last year, they played at Greenville, and that was a game that was called in the first half due to the weather, and they did not finish that game. One of two games last year that Greenville got canceled once they started because of the weather. Here's the kickoff towards the sidelines. Laws is going to pick it up. He breaks through the 35, then gets slung down. Looked like the ball came out. I think a John Battle player come up with the ball. That's Green, who just scored the touchdown. I think they're going to say he might have been down.
Yeah, I think they're calling him down. We need to talk to Dave Dirks this week and tell him we do not want any rain or lightning so we can see that game on Thursday night.
Let's check out here. I believe that ball was out. Yes, that was. Not that it's going to impact the outcome of this game, but it should have been John Battle football.
Yeah, the officials will be looking at a replay on that this weekend. Yeah, we're just going to take a knee right here. They're in the victory formation.
Graham takes the knee. The play clock and game clock now under 40. That should be it.
The back judge is walking up and telling him they don't have to snap it again.
And Coach Patterson on the field. So this one will go final 35-7. Virginia High moves to 2-0. John Battle falls to 0-2, the fifth straight win for Virginia High over their rival from Bristol, Virginia. We'll take a timeout and we'll talk to Coach Patterson coming up after this on Friday Night Rivals.
With the first pick in the Jersey Mike's Catering Box Draft, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's going to go. So,
The Jersey Mike's Catering Box, a sub above.
At Kurt's Ace Hardware, we make it our business to help your business. With over 1 million items, we can provide you with the tools you need to succeed. Our online ordering allows you to place orders anytime from anywhere, or use our easy in-store purchase plan for quick pickup and delivery. Kurt's offers personalized service on everything, from paint and power tools to plumbing and electrical supplies, all from brands you trust. Visit our website to sign up today and take advantage of special offers and rewards available for our business customers. From your neighborhood Kurt's Ace Hardware, where we make it our business to help your business.
At News 5, when news breaks, we cover what is happening now, any new developments, and what to expect next.
On air, online at WCYB.com, social media, and our news and weather apps.
Your source for news wherever you are.
The summer sales event is going on now at the all-new Kia of Johnson City. Drive away in a brand new Kia Forte LX or a Kia Soul LX for just $299 a month. Come check out the new state-of-the-art facilities, and while you're here, register to win tickets to see Morgan Wallen at Neyland Stadium in September. That's right, Kia of Johnson City is giving away 2 pairs of tickets to see Morgan, and all you have to do is stop by and register today. Come see us today and shop us online at KiaJC.com.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop online at eddiestrophies.com.
Looking for a truck? Chaparral's got you covered. Trucks, trucks, and more trucks. Chaparral is your East Tennessee truck authority, right in the heart of the Motor Mile. Family owned and operated for over 3 decades, and that's really no bull.
Welcome back. Virginia High winning 35-7 over John Battle, joined now by Derek Patterson, head coach of the Bearcats. Coach, first play of the third quarter, you guys forced a turnover, score immediately. How much momentum did that give your team to carry on through the second half?
Well, that was huge, to start out the second half after, not really executing as well in the first half. But that was huge to get that start off in the second half, to get that turnover and go down and score and kind of get the momentum on our side.
Coach, I know you have to be pleased with those offensive linemen up front tonight. They got a big push there in the second half. Seemed like they wore them down.
No, they definitely did. I'm really proud of those guys, man. They work so hard and they push themselves and push each other every day. And just very proud of the effort that we put out tonight.
Coach, give that trophy to the players. Enjoy this win.
Yes, sir. Thank you all. Here you go, guys.
All right, there's the final score, 35-7, Virginia High over John Battle. Thank you to all our sponsors, Toyota, ETSU Health, Pals, Food City, the Mountain Area Ford Dealers, Tennessee Army National Guard, Johnny Brusco's Pizza, Johnson City Kia, Martin Dentistry, Jersey Mike's, Eddie's Trophies, to everybody at the station, on the air, behind the scenes that makes this possible, our fantastic crew. For Coach James Cawley, I'm Casey Getz. Coming up next is Fox 39 News at 10 with the lovely Rebecca Pepin. We'll see you next week at Honing.